Today is your 60th day of active. Honestly, I'm kind of out of ideas at this point, so I didn't prepare anything special. Anyway, for your remaining 40 days, okay!
Yeah. We're finally done. Holy cow, they worked all throughout the night. I can't believe it took us 2 whole days. Or maybe I should be grateful it was just 2 days. I know what you mean. Nothing was damaged as bad as the door, but it would have taken me a lot longer on my own. So thanks for the help, Takumi. You're welcome, of course. We could have done it faster if the others all helped too. So did anything important get broken in the end, or did you find something weird hidden somewhere? No, nothing. It all seems so random and pointless. Nothing's happened since then, so maybe the culprit already got what they wanted. Or is it the other way around, like they gave up on the garage and are gonna try something else instead? Honestly, I have no idea. What's up, Tenkai? I don't see how messing up the garage a little could possibly achieve anything. Yep, it's still Retsnom. We just started, actually. Does that mean the culprit will strike again? And if they do, will it just be more random destruction? Construction? Sirei said he thinks it was Eito, but I don't see why he'd want to do something like this. I don't get it either. I'm tired, though. Want to take the rest of the day off? Yeah, I think we've earned a little break. What about Darumi, though? Tsubasa left, but my work for the day wasn't done just yet. It had been a while since I last spoke to Darumi. I decided to drop by her room and see how she was doing. Do we really trust that's Darumi? What if she's dead? Hey, Darumi, I brought you some food. Thanks, Takumi. You're a lifesaver. Darumi was still in bed with the covers pulled up over her head. Not getting up? Are you feeling okay? I'm fine. Totally fine. I just wanted to remember what it's like to pretend to be sick so you can skip school. Now, how about the truth? I'm really, really tired. I don't even have the energy to get out of bed. All right, then don't. Just rest. We don't want to risk making things worse. I'll leave your food here. Do you want anything to help you pass the time? I could probably get you some manga or something from the Gift-O-Matic. You like killing game stories, right? I've got other interests too. I'm also into cutesy, heartwarming stuff, but admitting that would spoil my image. Trust me, your image will be just fine, and you promised to drop that act when you're around me, remember? I can go find you some cutesy stuff if you want. I think I saw some animal-themed manga in the library. Would that be any good? Animals, huh? Is that a no? It's not that I don't like them, but they tend to bring up bad memories. Like how my dad made me live in a doghouse, or how my mom used to feed me cat food. Okay, hard pass on anything animal-related then. At times like this, I just need a nice, simple action series. Heroes overcoming hardship to get stronger and beat up the villain. Something like that would be great. Sure, I think I can handle that. Let me know if you need anything else. Thanks, you're so nice, Takumi. I'll be right back. Don't worry about staying awake for me. Darumi stayed under the covers for the rest of the day, the whole rest of the day, with me dropping in now and again to bring her anything she asked for. I think she's going Tetsuo on us. Kaneda! Tetsuo.
Yeah, prepare. Be ready to...
The next morning, I went to Darumi's room again, ready to take care of her some more. Thanks again, Takumi. It's no trouble. You sure you're okay to be back on your feet today? Yeah, I'm feeling better than yesterday, at least. Also, there was something I wanted to show you. Oh, what is this? What is it? Well, take a look at this. She rolled up her sleeve to reveal what was underneath.
Your arm.
It's fine, right? Darumi's arm had undergone another transformation. It barely even looked human anymore. It almost looked like...
Looks like some kind of monster, huh? I guess I'm getting a little closer to Retsnom's true form. We'll be so screwed if anyone sees this. I might not be able to go outside for a while. Not to mention, the pain is so bad, I can barely get out of bed most days.
So my question is, if she were to die, could we revive her? Like without Retsnom? You know what I mean?
Don't look at me like that. I'm dealing with it. Plus, now that my arm's changed again, I can do more than before. That's the feeling I get anyway. I might be able to make a ruby tear with just a little more effort. Taking part in battles is probably off the table for a while, though.
Don't worry about that. I'm doing my best to take up the slack, and we've got Ato fighting for us now.
Oh, cool. That's good. I'll just keep doing my thing back here then. Hey, can I ask you to cheer me up? Real talk? This hurts so bad. It's all I can do to stop myself crying every waking moment. But when I think about how it's for you and the others too, I know that it's worth it. I sure could use a little pep talk to help me get through it, though.
I won't say anything like, hang in there or tough it out. I really have no idea what you're going through after all. But I believe in you. I know that you can get through this. I know that because that's the kind of person you are, Darumi.
I can do it, huh? That's the first time anyone said something like that to me. I think you bring up how like it doesn't fix Takumi's gi data, right? But I think it's because the gi data work differently. It's not like part of his DNA, but it's part of his consciousness. At least that's the impression I've gotten. Because when he when he time travels, I think he's time traveling, or like, I don't know if that's true or not though, because he physically disappears after the first 100 days. And when we see like that epilogue in the gi route, or in one of the, is it the slasher route? I don't remember which route in particular, but there's an epilogue where he has the gi inside of him, and he travels too, right? Yeah, it does preserve memories, but I'm assuming it's because memories are, yeah, Jesus, I don't even know if I want to get into that subject of like how are memories kept from life to life, right? But apparently it's not kept in certain circumstances, right? Because Takumi doesn't retain his memory from timeline to timeline, but he retains it from his hemoglobin time traveling. But what makes Hiruko different? There are still so many things left unanswered. Now I really gotta see this through. I'll try hard to endure the pain until it's over. Okay, I'm gonna rest up a little then. Then I'll see what this arm can do. That might give me some clues about the ruby tear. You'll figure it out for sure. I know you can do this, Dotomi. I'm pretty sure the ruby tear is just crystallized cryptoglobin. We'll see what happens.
Right.
I decided to give Dotomi some space and went back to my room for a while, so I could have free time. In a way, I guess this is progress, at least. I should have been the one Retsnam fused with, but it's not like I can change anything by dwelling on that. Dotomi said she'd do her best to get through it. All I can do is be there for her when she needs me. She can do this. She can bring everyone back. I have to believe in her. The more immediate problem is whether we can make it through our remaining battles without her. We'll work something out. Dotomi's already doing her part. Now I have to do mine. I mean, they never took the bombs out after, if that's what you're asking.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine!
In the killing game route, they left the bombs in Takumi and Dotomi. Well, they swapped them, right? So unless they did something off camera and didn't mention it, I think everyone still had their bombs, with the exception of... Doesn't Yugamu remove his in... was it the second route? When I say second route, you know, the last route we did. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. I do recall that part.
Get ready for prepare. Be ready to.
Huh?
Today's day 62, huh? I don't know when the next attack will be, but we can never start preparing for it too early. Now that I think about it, though, there's no commanders left except Veshness herself. And her power is off the charts. At our current level, we don't stand a chance. But then my thoughts were interrupted. The door. I wondered who'd want to talk to me this early. I opened the door to see who my visitor was. I'm sorry for spoiling your morning by inflicting my unsightly presence on you. Hey, Shoma, what's up? Well, we kind of have a problem on our hands. A problem? Sorry to bother you when you're so busy, but can you come to the cafeteria, like, right now? I don't really get it, but this sounds important. Okay, let's go. Oh, the cafeteria is all screwed up now. At times like this, I'd learned it was better to just see what was happening for myself than to stop and ask questions. I hurried over to the cafeteria with Shoma.
Just who the heck do you think you are, huh?
The first thing that greeted me when I got to the cafeteria was Takemaru's voice, raised in anger. What?
Where do you get off saying dumb shit like that?
Come on, Takemaru. Are you sure I'm the one who's acting stupid? Guys, it's too early for this. What's going on? Takumi, thank goodness you're here. What's this all about, Nozomi? Why are they fighting? It's my fault, really. I offered Eito some curry and...
Don't talk crazy, Nozomi. It ain't your fault. He's the one who said I can't eat disgusting slop like that.
She asked me a question and I gave her an honest answer. What's wrong with that?
She was making a kind gesture, asshole. Ain't you ever heard of an olive branch before?
And why exactly should I care? You loathsome creatures are free to guzzle down whatever kind of putrid trash you want, but that doesn't mean I have to eat it too. Hey, I wonder if they're gonna play into the trope of Eito discovering Darumi, but like, well, when I say discover, he won't be able to tell the difference.
You little. This is exactly why none of us are ever gonna trust you.
You say that like it's a bad thing. Regardless of how you feel about me, you still need me. That's why you let me out in the first place. Please, you two, calm down. I'm sorry I even brought it up. Can't we just let it go? I think I'll be more comfortable eating in my cage from now on.
Hey, don't you walk away from me.
I guess we should have expected this. I'm sorry, I'm no help at all during a crisis. I couldn't even do a decent job of fading into the background.
Hey! Damn it, that guy pisses me off so bad. I don't care what anyone says. He's gotta be the one who smashed up the garage.
You're probably right, but we don't know that for sure yet.
I know he's helping us make up our numbers and all, but I still don't like it. Everyone watch your backs, okay? Ain't no way a guy like that will ever change.
Yeah, I agree with you there. Sorry, Takumi, I only wanted to lighten the mood, but it backfired on me. It's not your fault, Nozomi. I'm grateful to you just for trying. But I think we're better off keeping our distance from Eito for the moment. Right, I'll be careful. The rest of us left Takemaru still quietly seething and went back to our rooms. Guess who dies next? It's Takemaru. Every time I turn around, there's a new problem to deal with. This is no time to stand around feeling sorry for myself, though. Darumi's figuring things out on her own, and hopefully Eito won't try anything so long as we're keeping an eye on him. In that case, the best thing I can do is stay active and prepare myself for the next battle.
Let's move.
What's up, Bob?
School is in session.
You never know. Well then.
Today's finally over. Retsnum, Eito, Veshness, the problems just keep piling up. It looks like we've managed to maintain the peace around here for now, but things are still tense. I need to come up with a solution for all this. Everyone's counting on me. This route's so fucked. This route's so doomed. Oh. If we hit another dead end, we'll, no, I don't know. We'll see.
Get ready for your... Prepare to be ready to...
We'll see. Okay, first things first. I'll go check on Dotomy. Then I'll... I mean, maybe this is my fault. I wanted, like, a route that was... Like, not the comedy route, for the record. Not the meat route. But I was thinking that maybe we would get something that would, like, I don't know, change things up and maybe be a little, like... But not be depressing. And then apparently, like, I chose the worst route to avoid being depressed. I'm going to, like, after we get done here, I think we're jumping over here. Let Hiroko destroy Nigo. Not doing that, rather. Like, fighting, you know, keeping her from doing it. And we'll see what happens there, and if it's horrible, we'll check another path, another branch. The alarm!
Intruder, defend.
An enemy attack already? I'd better get to the war room.
Hey!
All right, everyone, get fired up. It's defensive battle time. Well, obviously, why else would we be here? But aren't the commanders gone now? You said there were only 12 of them, didn't you, Takumi? Yeah, the only one left should be Veshness herself. And you're sure about that? Come on, man, we're trusting you here. If there's no commander, do we even need to let Ato out of this one? Maybe we should just kill Ato. Maybe we should kill Ato. I don't... Hear me out, guys. Hear me out. Maybe not this kill Ato. We don't kill Ato this way, but maybe we should kill Ato again. All of the pain and suffering that Ato's put us through, is it this one? No, is it this one? Yes, maybe we just kill Ato again. Because that works so well on the other routes. You guys might think I'm joking, but look, the comedy routes here. The killing game, all right, ignore the slasher route. Obviously, that's bad endings all around. The killing game route has some good endings, right? And Retsnum, he's alive, of course, so that's it. The mystery route, you know, we'll see. We'll see about that one. Lots of bad endings in that one. If there's no commander, do we even need to let Ato out for this one? Let's not make our arrangement too one-sided. Do you think I'll keep helping you if you treat me like that? Come on, you guys. Can't you at least pretend to get along until the battle's over?
Hey!
By the way, has anyone seen Amamiya today? She's still sick. I don't think she'll be joining us. This has been going on for a while, huh? Maybe I should go check on her. Donomi basically only talks to Takumi now. I tried to call on her a while back and she shut the door in my face. In your case, she's probably sensed her impure intentions and took appropriate action. Who are you calling impure? If she's not getting any better, I might have to kill her and bring her back with the Revival-matic. Humanity's future is at stake here, after all. I know, but there's limits to what I'm willing to do to my own people. Besides, what Dotomi has wrong with her isn't something the Revival-matic can fix. She's been like this for a while now. It's not just a simple cold, is it? Takumi, you're the one who's been taking care of her all this time. Do you know what's wrong with her? All this time is exaggerating. So far as I know, it's just a general ill health kind of thing. Maybe she'd be more comfortable talking to another girl. Should I take over after this? I don't know about that. Oh man, they're all giving me those looks again. What now? Should I just bite the bullet and come clean? No, I can't do that. The team's suspicions are at an all-time high. Letting them know Dotomi has some kind of monster inside her right now would not end well. I've got no idea how Sire would react either. If he gets it into his head, he's more than capable of locking her up or doing terrible things to her. How much longer are we going to spend discussing someone who isn't even here? Don't we have more important things to do? That's right. We have to focus on the battle. We can't let the invaders win. I can't believe I'm thinking this, but thank you, Ato. Let's get started then. The sooner we get this done, the better. I am ready. I will kill lots of invaders for you. Glad to hear someone has the right attitude. Okay, then defensive battle initiate. All right. I'm like so low energy as of late. Very tired. I need like a week off of work just to sleep, I think.
There sure are a lot of them this time. They probably think this will be an easy win because we've got a hopeless weakling like me on our side.
I feel a lot better knowing there's no commander, though.
That doesn't mean we can take it easy. Veshness might pop up again any minute now.
Let her come. We'll figure something out. No guts?
You think guts are enough to win? I knew you were a hothead, but I didn't know you were a simpleton as well.
Say that again, Four Eyes.
Help me!
No!
What are those voices? They seem to be coming from the invaders. Pretty unnerving, isn't it?
I don't want to fight! Not like this!
But these are battle pets Veshness created, right? Aren't they supposed to be just mindless animals?
Mommy! Where's my daughter?
Don't worry about it. Shut them out and focus on protecting the Academy.
I don't want to fight. Help me. Not like this.
We won, but those voices really were unsettling, weren't they?
They sounded so sad, so scared. Was it really just a trick to confuse us?
Of course it was. Nothing but a pathetic last-ditch attempt to undermine your morale. Oldest trick in the book. Just ignore it. And look sharp. There's more of them on the way.
I don't want to fight. Help me.
Ugh! Can't these things just shut up already?
Don't let them get to you. That's exactly what they want.
We just have to destroy the source of the noise. Leave that to me.
Is that all of them?
Phew! What a relief Veshness didn't turn up.
Not this time, but we'll have to face her eventually. Let's hope we'll be strong enough when we do.
Might be hard if our newest fighter decides to stab us in the back.
Excuse me? Were you not watching how hard I fought for your side just now?
Cut it out, guys. I don't have the energy to mediate between you. Let's just head back and rest up.
Fighting invaders without a commander leading them had been surprisingly easy. Not only that, but the battle had deflected suspicion away from me and Doremi for now. But this was only a brief reprieve. If I didn't do something soon, the truth would come out. Yeah, something. The only question was, what? How about I bang up the door to one of the morgues or something? I don't know.
Get prepared. Be ready to...
It was the day after a battle. Usually that meant we'd get to relax for a little while. But it looked like fate had other plans. No! What the? The Ratiomatic's been destroyed. It seems we have another incident on our hands.
Somebody smashed up something again?
Even with my clairvoyance, I didn't see this coming. When I got here this morning, it was already like this. It's more or less the same pattern as last time.
Quite the pickle we find ourselves in here. I still have to wonder who's doing this and why. Come on, it's gotta be Ato. About time we face the facts and stop letting him run free. Next time it could be the Revival-matic that gets smashed up. Considering the machine gun we've got trained on it, I think that fixture is still pretty safe. Where is Ato? Shouldn't he be here? I haven't seen Ava today either.
Mr. Outsky is in the courtyard with Ava keeping an eye on him. Both are in their cages naturally.
Well, we can't exactly call an engineer in, so you guys will have to fix the machine yourselves. Start by assessing the damage just like last time.
Yeah, I guess that's really all we can do.
What rotten luck. Ato's been nothing but trouble since we let him back on the team.
Takumi, can I talk to you in private before we join the others?
Huh? Sure.
While the rest of the team started laying the groundwork for repairing the Rashino-matic, Hiroko and I stepped out into the hallway. So what's so urgent that you had to talk to me about it right now? It seemed like you were having doubts, so I thought I should clear something up. Ato is the one behind this. That's a lot more convincing coming from you rather than Takimaru. I know you wouldn't say it without good reason. Does that mean you have some kind of proof?
Oh.
The garage was damaged the day after a defensive battle. I thought it best to be prepared for something similar this time and set a trap on all of our doors.
A trap?
Perhaps that's too strong a word. It was just a scrap of paper wedged under each door. If the door opened at any point, it would dislodge the paper. I set them up after everyone had gone to bed and checked them this morning before anyone got up. Wow, I didn't realize you'd been so busy. So the reason you're so sure about who did this. The cafeteria was still fine last night. The attack on it must have happened between then and this morning. And when I checked the doors, the only one where the paper had been moved was the one in Ato's cage. Well, this puts us in a tricky position. It certainly does. Hiroko and I were probably thinking the same thing. Oh, oops. It was like we were seeing our own doubts reflected back on each other's faces.
Oh?
From what you've told me, Ato can be a master schemer when he wants to be, so much so he fooled everyone in your future right up to the end. So, okay, I do really think that there is a lot of foreshadowing in routes to other routes, and sometimes it's just straight up connected, right? I don't remember which route it is, but it's in one of the routes where we spare Ato. He's talking about someone coming and visiting him, some hideous creature, aka one of our team. And it's after Nozomi and the second to last Defense Academy shows up. So I'm assuming. At the time, I already suspected it might be Nozomi who was talking to Ato. I think in the same timeline, the second to last Defense Academy students also suggest that they should free Ato because they don't really know, what's wrong with doing that? And then Hiroko says she'll kill herself if they do, right? So, while I think I was assuming it was Doremi with her monster form going around and destroying things, maybe it really is Ato. And if it is, I think Nozomi is talking with Ato. It's also why Nozomi offered curry to Ato just a little bit ago. Yeah, his intelligence is top-notch, which makes this all the more confusing. All this random destruction seems a little too crude for him. You're right, it carries a considerable risk of him being found out without creating any real hindrance to our mission's success. I'm assuming he didn't hide or modify anything in the garage last time. No, nothing like that. If he really is the one responsible, I have no idea what he's trying to achieve. Ato's a smart guy. He always has a reason for everything he does. He wouldn't cause some destruction here and there just to inconvenience us. That would be beneath him. If he wanted to sabotage us so we'd lose the war, there are probably better ways of doing it. It doesn't seem like he's distracting us so he can tamper with the school's facilities either. He didn't do anything to the garage besides surface damage, and it's probably the same in the cafeteria. More than anything, I don't get why he'd be so obvious about it. If he causes too much trouble, he's dead. Sirei's made that very clear. The way I see it, that just leaves one possibility. Does he actually want to get caught? Is he trying to make us suspect him? Again, I don't see what he'd have to gain from that. But maybe there's some scenario where where us pinning him as the culprit works out in his favor. I can't imagine what that might be, but it's the only explanation I can think of too. Just why is he doing all of this? That's the question I keep coming back to. I suggest we keep this between the two of us for now. Letting the others know will only cause more confusion. I think so too. Takemaru would probably fly off the handle and do something we'd all regret. Hiroko and I went back to the others and we all spent the day cleaning up the cafeteria. Sure enough, the ration-o-matic was no longer working, which didn't bode well. It looked like we'd be cooking for ourselves or getting by on preserved food until it was fixed. I think there's a possibility that maybe Eito is communicating with Darumi right now, or Eito is discussing, like maybe Eito is using this.
Adam troops, get prepared, be ready to.
Maybe Eito is using the chaos and confusion to act without us knowing. I don't know, because they probably aren't letting Eito help with the cleanup. The next day, Eito called us all into the gym for a meeting.
Yeah.
Given the state of the cafeteria is in, I think it'd be easier to do this here. Anyway, it's bad news. The ration-o-matic is going to take longer to repair than we initially thought.
What? You're kidding.
Oh, calm down. We've got enough reserve supplies that you're not going to starve. Plenty of preserved rations, too. And if we want anything better than that, we got to make it ourselves. That sucks. We ain't got time for that.
Yeah. I can handle the cooking if you want, but it's going to cost you.
Taking money from your friends, Mr. Maruko? In that case, allow me to invite you all to Shei. Is this Shei? Is that what? I don't freaking remember it. Tsukumo, where everyone eats for free. We'd be happy to cook for everyone. Luckily, we've still got plenty of ketchup and mayonnaise. If it's gonna be your usual menu, I think I'll pass. I can only handle food. Wait, I can only handle normal food, sorry. Not being able to use the ration-o-matic is really hurting us, huh? Of course, it doesn't matter to me since I only ever eat leftovers anyway.
Screw this and screw Eito. I had to slug him one for putting us through all this hassle. Wait, did you call us all here today to tell us to finally find the culprit? That's important too, of course, but fixing the machine is the more immediate concern. There's a lot of parts we don't have any spares for, and even worse, we don't have the materials we need to make new ones.
So you want us to get those materials?
Yep, if you split up and find what we need, I'll handle the rest. But I can't have you heading out all day and leaving the school undefended, so stick to nearby areas. Be ready to come back at a moment's notice. If anything happens, I'll contact you over the comms channel.
Sounds like a lot of work, but if that's what it takes to fix the machine, I'm sure we can get through it if we work together.
I want the situation resolved just as much as you do. A varied diet and proper nutrition are vital to your morale. Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
Huh?
What do you mean, Takemaru? Ain't no way we're gonna let Eito out for this, right? I'd better stay behind too. Someone's gotta keep an eye on him so we don't cause any more trouble. I wanna feel right just leaving him with Ava. Well, if you're volunteering to guard him, I won't say no. The rest is up to you, Sumino. Take it away. Got it. Let's get out of here and find those materials. I couldn't help feeling that getting all of us off school grounds was what Eito had wanted all along. It wouldn't be hard for him to predict that Takemaru and one of the others would want to stay behind either. Was that his real goal? Somehow I didn't think so. So then what was he trying to do? For now, I'll just have to hope this doesn't blow up in my face. The rest of the team and I headed out, split into groups, and began searching for materials.
We're gonna kill Eito. if it turns out to be Eito, if this turns out to be Eito after all, we'll finish this route with one exception. Let's say if there's like a big branch that happens, and or if it seems like it could be a branch. Oh wait a second. Oh no. Like let's say if we have a branch here, and then we keep going down and get to like day 90 or day 100 and we get an ending. Maybe we don't go back and complete that branch in case it's a long one. But if this turns out to be Eito, we're freaking killing him, okay? Sure, it's a bad idea. I bet killing Eito means... I think there's a high possibility if we kill Eito in the second... where's that route at? In the second scenario route, that we're straight up going to cause another Eito from a different timeline to screw us over somehow. But whatever. We get to kill Eito multiple times. It'll be fun. We did like Sirei said and didn't wander too far. Our first stop was a wooded area fairly close to the school.
Okay, you go that way. I'll look over here.
Sure, let's do this. Next, we walked the coast, hoping to find something useful there. Have you finished your area yet, Takumi? No, not yet. I'm still looking to see if there's if anything's washed up over here. Little by little, we went through the surrounding areas, trying to cover as much ground as possible. We kept up the search over the next few days. Listen, we didn't tell the authors, okay? We didn't tell the the illustrators, that it was a mistake, all right? And we don't use AI.
Get prepared. Be ready to...
Thanks to our systemic approach, we were making good progress getting hold of the materials Sire had asked for. Before leaving that morning, I decided to look in on Doremi. Wow, so that's what's going on outside. Sorry I'm just lying here in bed while you're all working so hard. It's fine, I know you're working hard too in your own way. It might be a while until I can bring you any decent meals again, but hopefully it won't be too long. That's okay, I'll manage. I think my sense of taste has changed again. I can enjoy stuff that isn't made of paper a lot more than before now. It'll all be fine once the machine is fixed, so try not to worry. You're the one who I'm worried about, Takumi. You'd better not be taking everyone's burdens on yourself again. Look who's talking. Anyway, I've got to get back to work. You're still recovering, so take it easy, all right? Sure. I'll be a good girl and lay here nice and quiet. After saying goodbye to Doremi, I spent another day outside looking for materials. Oh, man, we're really going through these days fast, though.
Get prepared. Be ready to...
Well, I'd better get up. I've got another day of searching ahead. We've almost got all the materials we need. This is the final stretch. We're so close to being done. Try as I might, I couldn't psych myself up all that much. 5 days of living on preserved foods would do that to a person. I never really appreciated how much appetite affected my motivation before. I've got to tough it out a little longer. We should have everything we need by the end of today. Then we just have to fix the Rationomatic and everything will be fine. I met up with the rest of the team and we headed out on what I hoped would be a successful material gathering mission. Why are they not wearing their class armors? Their class armor, I mean.
Get prepared. Be ready to get...
72, is that a fight day? Here we are, another morning. All this walking around day after day is starting to catch up with me, but we'll get it finished today, for sure. This is the final stretch, I mean it this time. But first I'll go see how Doremi's doing. Good morning, Tsubino. Thanks for all your hard work these last few days. Here he is, appearing in my room without knocking or even opening the door. I'm tired and I'm busy. What do you want? I just happened to overhear you talking to yourself, you see. You said you were going to go see how Doremi is doing, right? Huh? You said it yourself. You're busy with collecting all those important materials right now. Why not let someone else take care of Amamiya? We could get Ava to do it, or I can look in on her myself if you want. No, that's okay. It's really no trouble, and I think Doremi prefers it this way too. You two have gotten pretty close, so I guess you'd know. This sickness of hers has been going on for a while, though. Is there some kind of psychological aspect to it? It's not like the stress of battle was too much for her, so she decided to just sit out from now on or anything. Don't underestimate her. It may not look it, but Doremi's fighting her own battle, and she's fighting with all her might. Against her condition, I mean. Please, just let me handle Doremi. If she doesn't get better soon, I'll take responsibility and work something out. Well, if that's what our time-traveling team leader wants, who am I to argue? I'm happy to leave this in your hands so long as things remain quiet. But the final battle is getting closer. I'll want her to fight again sooner or later, whether she's feeling up to it or not. Right, I understand. Was that everything? Because I really need to get started for the day. We're so close to getting all the stuff you need. And if we don't get the Rationomatic fixed soon, our morale is going to get lower and lower. Yeah, about that. I'm afraid we've run into a teensy little problem. Another one? It turns out the parts I originally had in mind aren't going to be enough to fix the machine. Huh? Yeah. But don't worry, we've already found something that can serve as a substitute for the extra metallic parts we need. One of the team happened to find it by chance.
We know where it is, and the thing itself isn't all that big. The only problem is it's a pretty long way from here. You'll have to lead a team on a little expedition to retrieve it. An expedition? In addition to you, I've also asked Shizuhara and Kawana. They both agreed to it. And of course, you're not going to refuse either, are you? No, anything to get the machine working and everyone eating right again. If it's too much for you, I can check in on Amamiya and... No, it's fine, I'll do that too. I'll handle all of it. Somehow I knew you'd say that. It's all on you then. A long-distance mission, huh? Not only that, but Siri is more suspicious of me than ever. That was really a close one just now. No use worrying about the future. All I can do is go find the substitute material. After a quick look in on Totemi, I met up with Hiruko and Tsubasa and left on our mission. Since we were going farther away, we decided to travel in our class armor. We walked for almost half the day. Finally, we reached our destination and began searching for the material Siri had asked for.
Here, over here, guys, I found it.
Oh, what a relief.
This took longer than I was expecting. It's almost nightfall. Between the journey here and all the searching, I'm feeling really drained. I know, but we still have stuff to do. Let's hurry and get this back to the school. Right now? Can't we take a little break first?
No, it's too risky.
What's going on, Takumi? What are you so worried about? First of all, do you think all this stuff about suddenly needing extra parts is true? Huh? Of course it's true. I'm the one who noticed we'd need more. Why are you even asking?
Well...
You suspect Siri is scheming something, that he had some ulterior motive for getting you away from the academy for a while. Isn't that right? Or are you worried about Dotomi? Wait, are the rumors about you two true? What rumors? Gaku said you and Dotomi have been, doing stuff together. Are you afraid Siri is going to find something to prove it?
We haven't been doing anything. Don't believe that stuff.
I am so slugging Gaku one for this later. I wouldn't mind so much if any of it was halfway true. Putting all that aside, I'm glad we'll finally be able to get some real food now. The stripped-back menu is really starting to get me down. You've been feeling it too, Hiruko? I'm a little surprised. Why, did you think I was some kind of heartless robot? No, of course not. I mean, I wouldn't go that far. At any rate, we've got what we came for. We can take it slow if you want, but let's at least get I received a sudden blow out of nowhere, and then everything went black. I had no idea what was going on. The next thing I knew, I was lying on the ground with a dull pain running through every inch of my body. It was, Eito the first time this happened. Gradually, it dawned on me that someone must have hit me. Around the same time my vision started to come back, I saw that person standing over me.
Veshnes, what are you doing here?
Oh, you took my attack head on and you're still conscious. I'd meant to swat you like a fly. You must have gotten a little stronger. Wait, where are Hiruko and Tsubasa? Remembering my friends, I slowly craned my neck to look around. Well, what happened? The girls had taken a lot of damage. They were just barely staying on their feet. Now then, I believe you asked why I am here. I happen to hear that you vile invaders were wandering around in this area. Leaving the safety of your nest without the proper defenses, you really should have known better. Damn it, we were so focused on the search we forgot to watch our backs. I just run out of worthy warriors on my side to devour too. I thought I was going to have to storm your base and pick you off one by one. How nice of you to save me the trouble by splitting up, all on your own. Veshnes began walking toward me, slowly but deliberately, like a predator closing in on its prey. No, I can't die here. Even after coming back to the past, there's still so much I need to do. First, I'll have a taste of your blood. You should be honored. You get to become one with my superior self. But just when I was about to give up hope, I heard footsteps. Eito's gonna save us, guys. Fast, heavy footsteps and getting louder. Someone was coming this way.
Hold it right there!
Tarumi? What are you doing here?
I know, it's weird. Charging in to come to my friend's rescue? So not my style. But putting my life on the line just to die in the dirt anyway? That sounds more like me, doesn't it?
What's the meaning of this? Are you volunteering to be devoured as well? Wait, why is your arm so abnormal?
Wouldn't you like to know? Maybe I got cursed by an evil spirit or something. But it's pretty cool, right? How do you like to get this power on your side? You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. Offer me a good enough deal and who knows what might happen.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, Takumi. Like I said, coming to the rescue isn't like me. I think I'm gonna stay on brand and turn traitor instead.
What are you talking about, Darumi? This is no time to kid around.
I'm serious. It looks like Retsnum hasn't just changed my body. It changed my mind as well.
Your mind?
I have all this power, and all of a sudden I don't feel like using it to protect the weak anymore. I want to use it to serve the strong.
You're kidding, right? Please tell me you're kidding.
What's this? Fighting amongst yourselves? You're really willing to come over to my side?
I sure am. But I want to know more about you and your operation first. Oh, and I really want to know just how strong you are.
Surely you can tell just by looking. I was able to dominate your comrades without even transforming.
Right. But let's get into specifics. Like, how's your resistance to poison?
Poison? What does that have to do with...
And then... all of a sudden, Veshness began choking and spluttering.
Just because I'm dumb doesn't mean I'm not a threat! Turns out, my arm can make poison!
But when did she get poisoned?
I even made sure to stand upwind so you'd get the full force of it! Not bad for the comic relief emo character, huh?
You lied to me?
Wow, you're pretty tough! This is the strongest poison I've been able to make so far!
Curse you! I'll remember this!
Veshness began backing away. Then with one mighty leap, she was gone. There was silence and the four of us were left alone. I can't believe that worked. Donomi heaved a sigh of relief. Thunk. Donomi! And then she teetered backwards and fell to the ground. Donomi, are you okay? I'm beat. I think I'm gonna be laid up for a while after this. Don't worry about the poison gas, by the way. I sucked it all back into Retsnum's arm. It's fine. I don't care about that. Are you?
Uh-huh.
What exactly are you two talking about? What's going on with your arm? That's not just some funky body paint, right?
Oh?
It's okay. You can tell us later. For now, let's just get her back to the academy. I don't really get what's going on, but thanks for saving us, Donomi. Seriously, don't mention it. It's not like me to be this nice. You're wrong. If you ask me, this is a classic Donomi move. We began our return journey through the ruins and wastelands, carrying Donomi the whole way. By the time the last defense academy came into view, the sun had already been up for a while. Listen, we didn't pay the artists enough, okay? Sirei must have noticed something had gone wrong. He was there to greet us when we got back. We barely had any time to rest before he called us all to the gym for another meeting.
Yeah.
So Amami is sitting this one out in her room. Yeah, she was sleeping when we left her. She looked like she was in a lot of pain, though.
All right, let's cut right to the chase. Suino, care to explain what's going on here?
Everyone's eyes were focused squarely on me. This was it. Now that things had reached this point, I couldn't go on hiding the truth anymore. All right, I'll tell you, but it's a long story. Fade to black. It all started when we learned about a creature called Retsdom. I told everyone everything Donomi and I had been doing together, and about how Donomi had fused with Retsdom, and how if she could create a ruby tier, the team from Second to Last Defense Academy could be revived. Of course, I also had to tell them about the strange and unpredictable changes Donomi was going through. When I was finally done, the first one to speak was Nozomi. You're bringing them back? You can really do that? If you can, that'd be huge. But that's if the legends about the ruby tier are true, right? And even if they are, it still depends on whether Miss Amamiya can figure out how to actually make it. When you put it like that, the chances seem rather slim.
But isn't it worth trying anyway? I mean, if it works, things will be so much better for all of us. Now, hold on a minute. I'm not ready to buy into all this legend stuff just yet. I'm more interested in why you brought some weird monster into school without telling us.
I'm sorry, I didn't know if it was going to work, and I didn't want to worry you. But no matter how risky it was or how slim the chances were, I had to try. If there was even the smallest chance of bringing the others back, I had to take it. You've really felt terrible about leaving them behind all this time, haven't you? Yeah, I've never stopped feeling guilty that I let them die. I'm sorry, you've been suffering too, and I said all those horrible things to you. It's okay, I'm the one who made the choice that led to their deaths. There's no getting away from that.
It's not going to do much good if Donomi keels over and we're left up a creek. Seriously, you could have at least told us you were going to try this crazy shit.
I know, I really am sorry. It's not your fault, Takumi. This just means everyone else hadn't proved themselves worthy of your trust. See, friend, Eito's a good guy, you see? He gets us.
You trying to pin the blame on us now?
Oh.
Give it a rest, Eito. If you're going to try to sow discord among us, I'd prefer you just keep quiet. As you wish. I already decided whose side I'm on a long time ago, after all. Huh? It's got nothing to do with you, Takumi. Anyway, I'll go back to my cage and let you all talk this out in peace. Without another word, Eito left the gym, acting for all the world like he was the one in charge.
Is it all right to let him leave like that?
Should I go after him?
Nah, let him go. He'd only try and make things worse anyway.
Getting back on track, I don't think this is something we can pass judgment on right away. We need to see if Takumi's information pans out first. Right, I'm sorry to dump all this on you at once, but the Undying Flame Boy has been doing research too, so...
The solution here is perfectly simple. We just have to activate the bomb inside Amamiya and kill her.
Huh? Hey, were you even listening just now?
Oh, I was listening. You let yourself get swayed by an invader's trickery and allowed a dangerous parasitic life form to fuse with one of my soldiers. Where's your proof that this isn't a trap? How do you know Amamiya isn't under the invader's control? I can't take those kinds of risks. First off, I'm killing her to see if it'll reset the changes.
But this could be our chance to bring the others back.
All you've got to go on are musty old legends, and not even decent human legends, but ones that came from them. Them. Never mind. The point is Amamiya has become a liability. For the sake of humanity's future, she has to be eliminated.
Sire, are you serious? If you really think Donomi's dangerous, can't we just lock her up instead?
No, that won't do. I've got to think about what we're doing. What we'll do if killing her doesn't fix the problem too. Either way, she's going to boom right here, right now.
Well, wait, can't we talk about this?
Absolutely not. Humanity's victory takes priority.
No. The thing I was most afraid about is about to happen, and there's nothing I can do. This is the whole reason I kept quiet. This is exactly the kind of situation I wanted to avoid. I have to stop Sire. I can't let him do this. If I defy him, he'll probably blow me up as well. And he can change the settings on the Revive-O-Matic and refuse to bring me back like he did with Eito. He's always had the option to do that, but I can't just let him kill Donomi. Before I could do anything, though, somebody else stepped in and took action. Good guy, Eito. See, look, that's what a good guy looks like, you know?
Huh?
For a moment, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Eito had brought out his class weapon and stabbed Sire with it.
So long.
And a moment later... A vicious explosion echoed through the gym as the bomb inside Eito was detonated.
Eito!
No! It didn't even blow up that well.
Looks like this is as far as I go.
What were you thinking? You must have known this would happen. And without Sirei's permission, you can't be brought back anymore.
You're in the same position. He could have changed the settings for any of you at any time. He might even have killed Darumi and denied her the right to be revived. I couldn't allow that.
Huh? Wait. What are you talking about? You did this? To protect Darumi? Why?
I saw her. One night, I saw Darumi walking around the school, all alone. She was so beautiful. She looked nothing like the repulsive humans I'm so used to seeing. The sight of her took my breath away.
Eito's disorder made him see people as hideous monsters, but not Darumi? This must have been back when she was going out at night so no one would see how much pain she was in. If Retsunum fused with her so much at that point that she was no longer human, then maybe that meant Eito would see her as just a normal person. It would have been the first time in his life he'd seen a person as they really were.
From that moment on, my heart belonged to her. I swore to protect her, to do whatever it took to keep her safe.
So, all the random acts of destruction around the school.
Nothing but a distraction. A little mystery to put your attention on me and away from her. Was the only thing I could do to stop you asking questions about why she kept missing battles.
Seriously? That's what all that was about?
I'll admit, it wasn't the most sophisticated plan. But then again, it was my first time doing something to help another person.
Eito.
Please, no more talk. I'm almost out of time. Let me spend my last moments thinking about the most beautiful person I've ever seen. And how I was able to protect her.
He dead?
What is this beaver talk? Yeah. The corpse recovery drone isn't coming. It won't now that Sirei's gone. Guess he wasn't bluffing about that. So Eito is really dead now. He's never coming back?
He just had to die in the coolest possible way, too.
He hated us right to the end, but he had guts. And in his own way, he did what he thought was right.
Oh.
As for Sirei, he's broken beyond repair. Too bad.
We won't have to worry about him killing Darumi now. But are we going to be okay without him?
We'll work something out. I spent most of my last timeline without him. We can do it again. We'd better clean all this up. We still have to fix the rationomatic, too. Yeah. I will help in any way I can. Give your orders and I will obey. We divided up and set about dealing with the aftermath of the conflict. Ava attended to Sirei's remains while I took Eito's body and buried it in the schoolyard. Tsubasa, meanwhile, got back to work on repairing the rationomatic. While we were working, nobody spoke all that much. Eito's last moments had left an impression on all of us. He'd been a traitor, but he'd given his life for a good cause. I don't think we knew how to feel about him anymore. So, wait, day 72 I think is a fight, or maybe it's day 73, I don't remember.
Get prepared. Be ready to...
The next morning, I went to Darumi's room and told her all about what happened. Wow, Eito did that? I didn't know he had it in him. Yeah, he surprised all of us. And now everyone knows about my arm and everything. Yes, I'm sorry. I had to tell him. But don't worry, I'm sure we can work something out. You could have told them this was all my idea, then nobody would get mad at you. You really are too honest for your own good, Takumi. You're giving me too much credit. It's a pity about Sirei. I know he wasn't exactly nice, but I kind of liked the little guy. Well, I guess this is my own fault for rushing off and saving you on my own. I'm glad you did. If you hadn't been there, I'd have been done for. Nah, you'd have tapped into some kind of latent power and got through it. You didn't need me. That's not true. How did you know we were in trouble back then anyway? I had some kind of vision, more retinum powers, I guess. Then I ran as fast as I could, whipped up the poison, and you know the rest. I guess I used up a little too much energy doing all that stuff at once. I can barely even move. It's like my battery's right down to 1%. Well, you can relax now. Everything's going to be fine, so just get some rest. Sure, I think I'm going to be sleeping for even longer this time, so don't freak out, okay? Hey, thanks, Gizlek. How you doing? No, Dotomi's doing great. In fact, she's Guyver at this point. Dotomi let out a gentle sigh and closed her eyes. I still had a lot of doubts about whether our plan would work and whether the ruby tear would be ready in time. But what concerned me most of all was whether Dotomi herself would be okay.
Huh?
I'd better go find the others so we can discuss what to... Okay, it was 72. What?
Intruder defective.
Another attack. It's not Veshness this time, right? Even if it is, I still have to fight. It's our turn to keep Dotomi safe. I took off at a run and rushed in the direction of the war room. Is everyone here? The battle is about to start. What about Dotomi? She can't even move. She says she used up too much power saving us before.
So we gotta do this without her, Ato or Sirei?
That's just how it goes. We fight or we die, same as ever.
Veshness isn't going to show up this time, right? I don't think I can handle fighting her again so soon. We won't know until we get out there, but whatever happens, I'm sure we can get through it.
That's right. No matter how hard it gets, we have to do this.
If we all work together, I know we can win. Let's do this, everyone. Defensive battle initiate. Defensive battle.
Oh, man! There's so many of them!
More invaders means more to kill. Let's all kill them together. There's no sign of Veshness. For now, at least.
You never know. She might show up later.
If she does, we'll just dig in our heels and give her what for. No guts, no glory.
Right! No guts, no glory. That goes for you too, Mr. Wussy Baby. Enough with the weird nicknames! I ain't no wuss!
Not like this! No! Where's my daughter? I don't want to fight!
That should be all for this wave. Another successful extermination.
These invaders have those weird voices too. They're really starting to creep me out.
There is no need to pay attention to their voices. We must kill the invaders.
Ava's right. We can't let the enemy start rattling us now.
Right. Just ignore them. We have more important things to worry about.
Speaking of which, we've got more enemies on the way.
Are you ready, Mr. Pants Wetter?
I never wet my pants. Let's just do this.
Jesus, everyone hates Gaku this timeline. I mean, wait. Everyone hates Gaku every timeline.
I don't want to fight.
I'm seriously trying to think if there's a different, like if there's a game with a more hateable
I
character.
think that's finally all of them.
And no Veshness. That's a relief, at least.
She's probably still recovering from Darumi's poison attack.
Her lack of numbers is really starting to hurt us, though. Things are only going to get harder from here.
I know what it's like to feel the sting of loneliness, but it's even worse now.
Let's head back and get some rest. I can't wait to fall asleep in my dear sister's arms.
Shut up! We don't do that, everyone.
If anybody wants to fall asleep in my arms, just let me know. I will do anything to be of help to you.
Well, if you don't mind.
Don't even think about it, Gaku.
But I don't think that's true, because I think you mentioned Luke from Suikoden, but I'm pretty sure he's popular with the girls because he's a pretty boy. Like, he has stupid-looking hair in 1 and 2, right? But, or maybe not in 1, but in 2 he has stupid-looking hair. But in 3, he's a pretty boy. So he can't be hated. And so another defensive battle came to an end. We'd barely made it through by the skin of our teeth. We might not be so lucky next time. All of our hope was riding on Dotomi and the Ruby Tier now.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time! Get prepared. Be ready to...
The next morning, we heard that the Rationomatic had been fixed and hurried to the cafeteria to try it.
Sweet! We can finally get some decent food around here.
Thank you so much, Tsubasa. You must be exhausted doing all this right after a battle. Nah, not really. Sirei did most of the work. I just had to finish it off.
I can't wait. I'm gonna get some burgers and fries and chicken nuggets and...
Your palate is about as sophisticated as a third grader's.
Shut up. Let me like what I like.
Everyone was in a much better mood now. There would never be a better time to say this. Hey guys, I wanted to apologize again for all the stuff with Dotomi and Retsnum. I had my reasons, but I realized it was wrong of me to keep it secret from you. For that, I'm truly sorry. I bowed my head. It's like you said, you had your reasons. You were doing it to bring back Moko and the others. I'm not about to blame you for that. I probably would have done the same. Putting aside the issue of whether or not it will work, your intentions were noble. I can't fault you there. Wait. What are the results? Only 1,001 voters. Wait, what? Caldwell got last place, and then Veshnes? Are you kidding me? And then Shoma, and then Moko are what? How high up is Gaku? If Gaku's within the... Oh. What? Top 15. How is Gaku in 7th? What are you fucking kidding me? Okay, so the top, all right, we'll start with 15. Or no, you know what, whatever, I can just do them in order. Kahlua, Veshnes, Shoma, this is from least favorite to most favorite. Or to favorite, I guess. Kahlua, Veshnes, Shoma, Moko, Ava, Shion, Takemaru, Kako, Kurala, Ima, Nozomi, Kyoshika, Gaku, Yugamu, Dotomi, and Tsubasa. That's 4th. 3rd is Hiruko, which, yeah, that makes sense. 2nd is Takumi, who's number 1. Oh my god, it's fucking Eito. It's fucking Eito. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Alright, that sample size is way too small. That sample size is 1,001 votes, okay? If we knew about this, we would have spread the word of, Jesus, I don't even know who I would have voted for first. If it's ranked choice, meaning that you can, like, vote for multiple people. Oh, no, it probably isn't based on the votes. Yeah, there are too many good characters. So here's the deal. There are just stupid people that are voting, like, they're... If you're a person with good tastes, you're going to, like, there are a lot of characters who could be your favorite, right? A lot of characters. All sorts of characters. I mean, whatever. Eito being first, I understand why. But, like, the thing that I can't understand is why Gaku got 7th. But yeah, the sample size is too small. Obviously too small. How is Kyoshka below Gaku? Ridiculous. Putting aside the issue of whether or not it will work, your intentions were noble. I can't fault you there. The problem is that you carried out such a high-risk plan without informing us. I can see why you kept it secret, though. Look what happened when Sirei found out. Well, what's done is done. Let's just put it behind us and move on.
Thanks, and sorry, again.
Huh?
But are we sure Donomi's okay? She's not secretly been taken over by the invaders like Sirei said.
I doubt it. Veshnes was just as surprised as us when she saw Donomi's arm.
What even is Retsnum? You and Donomi haven't been able to work that out yet, right? Oh, sorry, that probably sounded really creepy and unsettling, didn't it?
We haven't, but before I could go on. Sorry to butt in.
A ghost!
No, I think this is... You're the one from inside the defense room. The person we're all risking our lives for.
So you're a him, huh?
I'm sorry to surprise you all like this, but I couldn't keep quiet any longer. Something's happened to Sirei, hasn't it? Please, I'd like to know what's going on.
Right, I guess we owe you that much.
I knew I'd have to tell the Ghost Boy about this at some point. He had a right to know. And it looked like the time had come. I gave him a summary of what had gone down over the last couple of days. I see, so Sirei's gone. I had a feeling he was. Sorry, none of us had any idea Eita was going to do that. You did what you had to do. I'm going to miss him, though. The sadness in the Ghost Boy's face made it clear that Sirei had been important to him. Just how important or in what way we might never know. Anyway, you're all here today to talk about Retsnum, right? I was hoping I could join you. I've been continuing my research and I uncovered some new information. You have? Do you know what Retsnum is now? Or if it can really revive people? To be frank, I still don't know. Huh? It's strange. I feel like the more I read about it, the less sure of myself I am. Each document I examine seems to tell a different story. Some call Retsnum an angel sent from heaven. Others liken it to a demon from hell. A demon! For some people, its abilities were something to be praised and venerated, but they could just as easily be thought of as a curse. Some sources even disagree on whether it's a real creature or just a metaphor. So the legends about it bringing people back from the dead? Some treat it like a miracle, others like an abomination. There's no way of telling which is true. I've even read about the dead coming back as vicious monsters.
Like zombies or something for real?
There is one thing I'm sure of, though. Lots of people fought and died over the right to possess Retsnum, which eventually led to it being sealed away. Okay, good, thanks. Everyone, now that you've heard that, I want you all to think about this. Consider what Retsnum and its presence means to you.
Hey! And if we decide we don't like it here, want it here no matter what, what's that mean for Donomi?
I haven't thought it that far yet, but we'll figure something out. Let's call it a day here. This is important. Give it the time and consideration it deserves. With that, our morning meeting broke up. I went back to my room and thought over the situation some more. Thinking about it didn't make it any clearer. I already knew what I had to do. Donomi was going through hell and she was doing it for us. Whatever else happened, I wouldn't abandon her.
Get prepared. Be ready to...
After the morning announcement played, I went to see how Donomi was doing. Her door was unlocked. I slipped in quietly. Looks like she's still sleeping. She hadn't touched the food I put there yesterday. She must have slept through the entire day. I guess all I can do is keep checking in on her now and then. Sorry, Donomi, I'll be back later. I headed back out and left Donomi to her rest. Just as I was leaving Donomi's room, I ran into Nozomi and Shoma. Good morning, Takumi. Looking in on Donomi?
If there's anything I can do to help with her, just let me know.
You probably won't want me infecting her with my morbid incompetence, though. I'll let you know if I think of anything. I'm sure Donomi will appreciate it, too. That said, she's still not comfortable being herself around the others. If she's going to keep up her act, it'll probably be easier for everyone if I'm the only one who has contact with her. After what you told us yesterday, I spent the evening thinking it all through, and I'm still on board with your plan. I'll support you and Dotomi any way I can. It's my old team you're working so hard to bring back after all. Well, we wouldn't need to do any of this if I hadn't gotten them killed in the first place. And there's still no guarantee that we'll actually pull it off. But if there's even a chance we can still save them, I think we owe it to them to try.
I think so too. I think what you two are doing is inspiring. If we try to stop you or get rid of Retsum now, I know we'd regret it later. It might not be especially profound, but that's how I feel.
That's more than enough. Thanks, Shoma. What about the others, though? Are they still thinking about it? Seems that way. Hopefully they'll come around, given enough time. Everyone's bound to have different stances, especially with something this important. But I don't think anyone will blame you for wanting to help. I know, even if they did, I'd still see where they were coming from. So, what should we do now? Dotomi's got Retsum covered. She's working through it in her own way. As for the others, I don't think pressuring them into a decision will do any good. Then all we can do for now is wait. Yeah, the others will talk to us when they're ready. We just have to give them time. I thanked Nozomi and Shoma again and went back to my room. I waited, but no one else came to see me that day.
Get ready. Be ready to get.
The next morning, I looked in on Dotomi again. She still hadn't stirred. After that, I headed for the library, hoping to run into the ghost boy again. Hello, Takumi. Hey, I thought you might be here, but you weren't expecting to see the rest of us, right? We were just discussing the whole Dotomi Retsum issue. Oh, I see. Sorry to interrupt. I'll let you talk in peace. No, it's fine. We've already come to a conclusion. We were just about to come find you and tell you what we decided. Okay. Before that, there's still something we wanted to ask you. If things keep going the way they are now, what's going to happen to Dotomi? That's a good question. What we were hoping for was Dotomi to become more like Retsum until she was capable of creating a ruby tear. But what about after that? The old man never told us anything about that. From the look of it, you don't know either. In all the sources I've checked so far, there's no record of Retsum fusing with another being before. But you knew this process would be dangerous. You knew that, but you did it anyway? Yeah, I guess I did. I'm not condemning your reasons for doing all this. I hope you know that. Trying to find a way to bring the other team back is a good cause, and it could help us all in the long run. You're far too kind, Sister Dearest. As for me, I'm still mad that you hid the truth from us. Even more so because this isn't the first time. I know, and I really am sorry. Don't be mean, Brother Dearest. Takumi's already apologized. What else do you want? Even if we all agree bringing those guys back would be a good thing, not knowing how it's going to work out is kind of scary. I figured we should put it all on hold until we knew more. But then this guy showed up and said he'd help out with the research. That's right. I'll spend even more time in here from now on and find out everything I can about Retsum. Are you sure you're okay to do that? I'm the only one who can read this strange language after all. Thanks. That's going to be a huge help. There are too many unknowns when it comes to Retsum right now. We wanted some way to reduce the risks if we were going to get on board. And the Ghost Boy promising to do more research pretty much fulfilled that condition. Who knows? He may even find a more reliable revival method along the way. I'm happy to help any way I can. We're all in this together. The only reason I stayed hidden so much until now was because Siri told me to. But now that he's gone, well, thank you. We really appreciate it. You've probably guessed our decision by now. We're on board with your and Dotomi's plan, but only provisionally. That's good enough for me. Thanks, all of you. It's him you should be thanking. We wouldn't have agreed to this if it wasn't for him. I didn't really do anything special, but I'm glad I was able to help a little. More than a little. You guys are the best team a guy. You guys are the best team a guy could ask for. I'll come by to help out with your research now and then too. Let's get through this together. I'd like that. Don't forget to show proper gratitude for my dear sister's magnanimous attitude. You really don't have to. No, I'm grateful to all of you. I'll say it as many times as you want. Thanking all three, no, 4 of them. Again, I left the library. I went back to my room to think and wait things out. Not everyone had come to a decision yet, but nobody else came by to talk to me that day. What about Dotomi, though? What about Dotomi? She's gonna wake up a monster.
Be ready to...
Hiruko and Gaku called me into the classroom on the 3rd floor. They were both looking pretty intense. Take a seat, Takumi. Okay, it's unusual to see you two teaming up.
I know, right? That's just how weird things have gotten.
As I'm sure you've realized, we want to talk to you about Dotomi. You've probably guessed what we're going to say as well. We're opposed to using redstone. If it was something we could better control, I wouldn't have so much trouble with it. But that creature was sealed away for a reason, and if no one ever survived to leave a detailed account of it, that's proof, if proof be needed, that redstone is not something to be trifled with.
Plus, there's no way you can really bring back the dead. The Revivomatic's a special case. Even if this actually works, you might bring those guys back as freaky zombies or something. It all sounds like way more trouble than it's worth. Heck, knowing Dotomi, she's probably hoping that's what'll happen.
That's not true. She's not as bad as you think she is.
Anyway, me and Hiruko both agree messing around with redstone is a bad idea.
2 to 3, or 2 to 2 and 3 provisionally, I guess. I'm sure you're desperately trying to think of a way to persuade us to reconsider, but there's no need for that. What? The problem here isn't how we feel about redstone, but what we're going to do about it.
It's already fused with Dotomi, so we can't exactly tell you to back off now.
We're not about to insist on killing or exiling one of our own either. In other words, even if we were opposed to your plan, trying to protest it at this point won't get us anywhere. We don't like it, but there's really nothing we can do about it. Does that mean? You weren't acting purely out of your own self-interest. You were trying to protect the school. I'm not so petty that I deny you the credit you deserve for that.
So basically, we don't support your plan, but we're not going to do anything to stop it either.
Sorry again, and thanks. Just bear in mind we're still against it. And if something does go wrong, all bets are off. Depending on how events unfold, our positions could change at any time. Okay, I'll remember that. I promise I'll find a way to take responsibility for any kind of trouble this might cause.
Sounds good. Just don't go tripping too many death flags.
Were we the last holdouts, or is there anyone else you need to talk to? Apart from Ava, there's just one person left. I'd have to wait for him to come to me. We couldn't move forward until everyone had their say. But then, as if on cue, the man himself stepped through the door.
I was listening in. Yo, Takumi, if you're done with these guys, mind if we talk next?
Huh? Yeah, sure.
Let's go somewhere else then. Follow me. Let's go behind the school. I gotta confess.
Takimaru and I left the classroom and went out into the schoolyard together. Oh, Jesus. I was right. You said you wanted to talk. I'm guessing it's about redstone. Takimaru kept his back to me as he replied.
Yeah, it's about redstone and about you and Dotomi too. I've been doing a lot of thinking and I still got no idea how to feel about all this. For, against, somewhere in between, I've come at it from all kinds of angles, and it's got me nowhere. There's only one way I know how to deal with a problem this bad.
With that, Takimaru finally turned to face me.
We'll settle this with our fists.
What? You want to fight me? Why?
Weighing benefits against risks and all that crap ain't my style, so I'm going with my gut. And how do you guys figure out what their guts are telling me? It's gotta be with the throwdown.
Does it though? There's still gotta be other ways.
Shut it, man. This is time for action, not words. Come at me.
Show me what kind of guy you are. Show me your resolve.
Hey! Fine, if that's what it takes, here I come. Abandoning all reason and going with our guts instead, Takimaru and I began an impromptu fistfight in the middle of the schoolyard.
You pack a real punch, you know that?
Is it time to stop yet? I don't think I can stay on my feet much longer.
Yeah, sure. I got a pretty good idea of how strong your determination is now. Don't lose sight of that. Don't ever think about going soft on me.
Right, I guess our fight's over then. Thank goodness. I thought we were going to have to keep at it until one of us passed out.
A man's got to stick to his guns, you know? You got to be the one to solve your own problems. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy to help out, but ultimately it all comes down to you. So whatever happens with Dotomi and redstone and all that stuff, it's going to be your responsibility to deal with it. You'd better be prepared.
I am. I have been from the very start.
All right, then what do we say we grab a bite to eat? Now that the rationomatic's fixed, we can get anything we want. Nothing like a good meal after a fight to help you refuel.
Fine, but nothing tough or chewy, okay? The inside of my mouth still hurts from when you gave me that right hook. Takimaru and I went to the cafeteria for our post-fight meal. There weren't a lot of textures or flavors we could handle in our current state, and in the end we settled for cold soba noodles. Oh, yeah, I think I remember seeing that game on Steam. It's the the tactics RPG about Japanese delinquents, right? Phew. I finally heard everyone's opinions on our plan. Some support it, some oppose it, but are willing to let it go forward. Pretty much everyone criticized it in some way. It's really made me appreciate them all that much more. I went to bed that night filled with an odd mixture of affection for my friends and lingering pain from the fist fight.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your prepared. Be ready to.
Was it good? The game? The game? Huh? Another morning's here. I'll go look in on Dotomi and then. Huh? Pretty early for someone to be coming to see me. Wonder who it is. I ambled over to the door and opened it up to see who was there. Surprise! Dotomi's back and better than ever. Dotomi, you're really better now, just like that? You betcha. It's almost like I've gotten a huge power boost after recovering from near-death injuries. Are you a Saiyan? I guess I'm finally used to controlling my Redstone body. Check it out, my arm's back to normal too. Dotomi held up her arm for inspection. Sure enough, it looked like a normal human arm again. I'm not even in any pain anymore. Everything's coming up, Dotomi. Wow, that really is good news. You'd been sleeping so long, I was starting to worry. Were you going to try waking me with a kiss? Or maybe you wanted to go even further than that?
I wouldn't have minded if it was you, Takumi. In fact, I think I might have liked it.
Knock that off. This isn't the time to be kidding around. I just can't fool you, can I, Takumi? But let's keep things light, okay? I'm no good at teary, heartfelt reunions. So everyone knows about Redstone now, right? How did that work out? Right, I guess I should bring you up to speed on everything. I took Dotomi through what had happened following her encounter with Veshnes. And then for the first time in a while, the two of us headed over to the cafeteria together. Dotomi, you're awake.
Thank goodness. Do you remember me? You can just call me Maggot if you want.
You've got a bigger appetite than before, right? I'd better start making extra curry portions.
You want something out of the Rash-No-Matic? I can get someone to help you with it.
Yeah. It'll be faster if I do it. Take a seat, Dotomi. I'll handle everything.
What's the matter, Dotomi? Go on, sit down. It's your first time in the cafeteria for a while. We just want to help. I'm a little surprised you're all being so cool with me. I kind of thought you were going to reject me for being a monster and this turned into a killing game where you're all trying to hunt me down. We wouldn't do that. I mean, you're doing all this for us, right? Shut up, of course not. I got a chance to fuse with some freaky unknown life form and I took it, that's all. Sure, whatever you say. Here, take my seat.
Yeah, let's eat together. Food always tastes better when you got company.
You should try my chocolate chill mayonnaise jambalaya, Miss Amamiya. I made plenty for everyone.
You're being so friendly. This mood is way too positive for me.
Takumi, when you said you explained things to everyone, what exactly did you tell them? Oh, just the truth, including how you're actually a good person. A good person? There go my chances of making this story a grim, dark tragedy. Once you're done eating, we have a busy day planned for you. You do? What are we doing? We need to know more about your body. Like whether you can still use your infuser, or whether the Revivomatic will work on you. There's a lot we need to test out. No, we're not going to test out the Revivomatic. What if that gets rid of Redstone? I will be helping. Okay, I guess we can do that. But you're all being so nice. Can't you try to alienate me even a little bit? Sorry, but that's not going to happen. We've got nothing but gratitude for you. Even if you can't bring back the others, it's wonderful that you were willing to go so far just to try. Thank you, Dotomi. You're a true friend. Too wholesome. Dotomi was acting like being accepted was the worst thing in the world for her, but I could tell it was all for show. That was just the way she was. She still wasn't comfortable being herself in front of everyone. At least the others knew that what she was all about now. Things had worked out way better than I could have hoped for.
Yo, Takumi, quit spacing out and help me get Dotomi some food. You're the only one who knows how much she can eat and what she likes.
Of course, I'll be right there. Blood types were the rock, paper, scissors system in that game. That seems great. With everyone chatting and fussing over Dotomi, this ended up being one of the liveliest mornings we've had in a long time. Dotomi still ate a lot more than a normal person would, but she seemed to enjoy it more than she had before. When she was done, Hiroko dragged her away to begin testing the limits of her new body. Dun-dun.
You never will.
I wonder how things went with Dotomi after this morning. Maybe I should check in with her one last time before bed. She's got to be back in her room by now, right? I'll ring the bell just in case. After a few seconds, the door opened. Huh? Takumi, what's up?
Huh?
Nothing really. I just wanted to see how it went with Hiroko today and if you're still doing all right. I told you I'm fine. You don't have to keep checking up on me. But since you're here, come on in. Might as well tell you what we figured out.
Huh?
You said you figured something out? Yeah, for starters, I can't use my infuser anymore. Huh? I guess it's because my body is built different now or whatever. My hemoanima just doesn't work like it used to. Turns out that little scuffle against Veshness was the last time I'd ever put on my class armor. No more super soldier Dotomi. Does that just make you want to slit your wrists? Ooh, but maybe without me, everything will descend into a desperate free-for-all. Wouldn't that be an awesome twist? Huh? What's the matter? Oh, it's nothing. We also tried a bunch of stuff to see what I can make now that my body's like this. Even without my class weapon, I might still be able to do some cool stuff like that time with Veshness. Unfortunately, there was one thing I couldn't make no matter how hard I tried. That's a delayed action poison that'll kill the subject in 24 hours. I could have doused everyone with that and used the antidote to incentivize them into killing each other. Dotomi, are you sure you're okay? Yeah! Of course I am. I'm the same old Dotomi you know and love to hate. The stuff she's saying is pretty typical for her, but that in itself is strange. Well, if you're sure it's fine, go on. Basically, I won't be participating in any battles for a while. I can still shoot out my poison gas in a pinch, but I don't want to pass out afterwards like I did last time. I mean, that'd be bad for everyone, right? Every day I spend unconscious is a day I could be using to make the ruby tear.
And the tear is what we're really after here. Doesn't matter what happens to me. Such a sad thought. It makes me want to curl and die. To just disappear. But it's way more fun seeing everyone so disappointed that I'm still alive. So I won't die just yet.
Okay, thanks for sharing all that. Well, I'm gonna whip up some sleeping pills and put myself to bed. Unpleasant dreams, Takumi. Dotomi waves me away with an eerie smile on her face. I stepped out the door and back outside. That was weird. She certainly has been acting like the same old Dotomi, or to be more accurate, the old Dotomi. The over-the-top attitude, cracking morbid jokes to try to get people to hate her. That was the kind of thing she used to do. But she'd stopped, at least around me, ever since I found out that that wasn't the real her. So why had she suddenly regressed and started putting on her act again? Or was it not an act? She didn't seem to notice I thought there was anything odd about the way she was behaving. Dotomi's no longer in pain and she looks completely human now. But what's going on with her on the inside? Is that really Dotomi?
Get by the prepare to spend another day.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, I think I remember this last time, and we were like, what, 78 is a special number. Try and figure it out. Figure out for yourselves what makes it special.
Enduring the unendurable. Be ready to give your lives to
Oh, was it like the birth year for Kodaka or something? I don't know. That morning, I got up and went straight to the cafeteria. Chocolate chip okonomiyaki, huh? It's good. The way the sauce and the chocolate bind the seafood together is really something. I knew you'd understand its appeal someday, Miss Amamiya. Yeah! What can I say? I've started broadening my horizons. You're making them a little too broad if you ask me. I feel like I can enjoy all kinds of stuff now, like, blood, meat, bring me meat. Dotomi, you did that joke already. It is nice to have someone to share our recipes with, but I'm still getting used to the sight of you eating real food. I know, right? I used to be all about that junk food and snacks and stuff, but now I'm more in the mood for blood meat. Bring me meat. Understood. I will grill some immediately. Better hurry or I might grill and eat you instead.
What's the matter, Takumi? You look worried. Well, does Doremi seem a little strange to you today? Huh? Strange? I mean, she eats real meals now, and she eats a lot more. But that's because of Retsdom, right? Not like she can help it. Yeah, never mind. Forget I said anything. Maybe I am just overthinking all this. So what if she seems a little off to me? It's nothing worth getting worked up about. It's not, right? I figured a change of pace would help silence my doubts, and I decided to spend the rest of the day preparing for the next battle. What do I need to do? Whatever game we play next, I don't want to read as much. Is Expedition 33 Claire Obscure mostly voice acted, or is there a lot of reading? Oh, thank God. Is it entirely voice acted, or is it like half and half? What's up, CD? Where am I going again? I don't remember. Oh, metal shop. No Dongzhuo. We'll be doing Dongzhuo on the weekends. This would be the last weekend before I have my business trip, though, so I don't know if we'll start anything this weekend. We also need to read something else, too, before we can start something else. Okay, 500, 500, so I'm close to getting that if I just go out and explore. Was Expedition 33 the best RPG you've ever played, Corrupt? Was it the greatest of all time?
Move out!
Did we get enough? Maybe we did.
At ease, another day.
Wait, what?
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. Fine work, everyone.
The
You've
text
done
is
well.
wrong.
Get some shut-eye.
Has it always been wrong?
Huh?
Another day's over. Well, nothing happened today. No obvious change in Dotomi's condition either. I really must have been worrying over nothing. I'm sure she's fine. Still trying to convince myself that nothing was wrong, I slowly drifted off to sleep.
Get for glory.
Okay, time to get up. Yeah, I still can't shake off this uneasy feeling. We're getting closer and closer to day 100, and the only real threat left is Veshnes. Dotomi's integrating back into the group just fine, too. I should have nothing to worry about, so why? I need to use today to prepare myself for the next battle. That's really all I can do at this point. I can't, hang out with Dotomi and see what... Am I supposed to do that, maybe? I don't know. Also, I do want to check something real quick. Like, we haven't had a branch, right? Because the only branch on this path so far has been lots of death. Okay. Is Dotomi hanging out somewhere? What does she sound like if I talk to her? No loading time needed for even the largest eroge. You hear that? Seems normal to me. Seems like classic Dotomi. Oh. Oh no, I need way more. I need a lot of components. I think I have enough for another desperation potion, though. No, I don't. 680.
Move out!
Not enough. Need 50 more cloth or textiles.
At ease, soldiers. Another. Get some.
That's another day done. This is good, right? Everything's going like it should. Am I still worrying over nothing? I hope that's it, but I'm still not sure. The sooner Donomi can make the ruby tier and bring the other team back, the better. When that happens, all my doubts will be put to rest, won't they? Somehow I wasn't convinced. I still felt restless and didn't get much sleep that night.
Get free glory.
Glory to mankind. The announcement sounds cornier than ever now. When did that change? I feel like I barely slept at all. This can't be good for me. I'd better go get some breakfast. Maybe seeing everyone will cheer me up, too. I left my room and trudged my way to the cafeteria. Beautiful weather we're having, huh? This is the perfect time for someone to show up dead and spark off a killing game. You're still saying that stuff, I'm telling you. It's not gonna happen. More importantly, have you been testing your Retinum body? Do you know what kind of things it can make now? Well, kinda. I think Retinum's capable of pretty much creating pretty much anything. Anything. Retinum it's kind of like a weird colony of cells that can rearrange themselves in any way they want. It can consume anything, but also recreate it. It's like the devil on my shoulder whispering forbidden knowledge in my ear. Interesting way of putting it, but you basically know more now, right?
Oh.
If your understanding of how your body works is correct, perhaps the ruby tear isn't a substance totally unknown to us after all. Why do you say that? The Revival-matic brings us back by stimulating our hemoanima, or rather our cryptoglobin. Finally, someone's going to talk about this. We're only beyond its help when we lose too much blood, or when we're dead so long that our power fades away. But if Retinum can really make anything, you think that's what the ruby tear is? Is that how Retinum revives people, by restoring lost or dead cryptoglobin? That's just a theory, but it's possible at least.
Huh?
What do you think, Miss Amamiya? Do you feel like you could make cryptoglobin? I have no idea. I know I said Retinum can create anything, but it doesn't always work like I want. Maybe if I kill someone and absorb theirs, I'll get the hang of it. Who wants to try?
Murder ain't no way to test a theory.
Anyway, I'll keep practicing and see what I can come up with. That's a good idea. Your power is no good to anyone if you can't control it properly. I'm worrying over nothing. It's nothing. Yeah, no, that's what I've been talking about. How long now? But we'll see. Back in my room, I kept telling myself over and over, but somehow that lingering doubt never seemed to go away. I decided to focus on getting ready for the next battle for now. Anything can stop me from spending too much time in my own head. Why don't we just spend time with Donomi and we could find out that way? Can you believe how fast we've gone through, like, the last 50 days, I feel like? Just in 2 streams, I think we've gone through close to 50 days, I think. I'm gonna give Donomi a gift. Just to see if something happens. Is there one that she likes that won't? That won't take up components? Machines, I guess specifically is what I'm looking at. Noose? Nope, not her. Oh, that's Yugamu as well. Holy crap, what else does she like? I don't remember. Sturdy balloon. Oh, candy, right? She likes candy? not that candy. Happy powder. She likes that. It's only 10 components. Or maybe she doesn't like happy powder. We'll try it. I guess it doesn't matter if it scores any sort of
How do you know me?
yeah, okay. All right, no event. I was curious if there was going to be unique dialogue in this route, kind of like how we had the fake memories dialogue with all the different characters in the second scenario route. Let's give someone a gift. Who is next on the list? Shoma, good old Shoma.
You're giving something so... I may be imagining it, but I feel like my loser energy's gone down by a lot lately. I still hate fights and confrontations, but I'm not as allergic to them as before. Do you think it's because of my combat experience here? I guess in that sense, this war hasn't been all bad for me. Anyway, if even someone like me can grow to this extent, hey, you and the others have the potential to grow even further. I've decided to try to like myself better in order to grow as a person. If Leo can love me, maybe I can learn to love myself too. It's difficult to love a spineless, squirming pest like me, but I still have to try. I know I'll never be able to stop belittling myself as the insignificant worm I am, but I'll give it my best shot.
At ease, soldier. Another day. Get some.
Another day without anything bad happening. And just 20 more to go. We still have to settle things with Veshness, but it's finally starting to feel like the end is in sight. I just hope we can get that ruby tear and revive the others sooner rather than later. I want to make it to day 100 with everyone alive and well. That fictional dog friend I don't think liked him either, though, which is the funny part.
Get for you. Glory to...
Huh? Come to think of it, I haven't been to the library in a while. I should go see how he's doing. I pulled some clothes on and hurried over to the library. Takumi, good morning. You're here already. More research, huh? Is there anything I can help you with? I'll do anything. Just say the word. All right, can you open that book over there for me? Sure, no problem. At the Ghost Boy's direction, I began opening books that he thought may contain information on Redstone. This one doesn't seem to have anything we can use. How about the last one? The one open on the desk there? No, there's nothing about revivals or Redstone in that one either. With this many books, it could take us a while to find what we need. Try not to get discouraged. Let's just do what we can. Of course, I'll keep working on it in my free time, too. Thanks, that'd be great. For now, though, I should put away these books and open up some new ones for you. Are you sure you can spare the time? Aren't there other things you need to do? Not really. Now that everyone knows about Dotomy, I've got a lot more time on my hands. Even so, you should be careful not to overdo things. I could say the same to you. Creating this avatar on top of building up Undying Flames, you sure you're not multitasking too much? You've given me the chance to help you in a new way. I don't want to waste it. Sometimes I forget this guy just wants to be our friend. Maybe now that things with Bretstam are settling down, I should spend some more time with him when I get the chance. Yeah. I spent the rest of the morning in the library working through the old books and documents with the Ghost Boy.
At ease, soldier. Another day. Get some.
More like the more, I can't even talk. 19 days to go until the end. We're getting closer. I came back in time to save Kalua and my other friends, too. In a sense, I filled in that goal as soon as I let the team from the second campus die. I haven't learned anything new about Resnum, and there's been no change with Dotomi in a while. I'm starting to doubt she'll figure out how to make the Ruby Tier in time for day 100. I'm not giving up, though, even if we have to wait until we're back on the satellite. I will find a way to bring the others back. Dotomi and I will do it together.
Get free. Glory.
Glory to mankind. Okay, I guess I should get up. It's been a pretty long time since our last defensive battle. There aren't any commanders left besides Veshnes, and she got put out of action by Dotomi's poison attack. I wonder if she's recovered yet. Maybe the damage was so bad it'll stop her from fighting permanently. No, that'd be too much hope to hope for. I'd better just make the most of these peaceful days while I still can. That's probably how we're defeating, if we aren't dying before then, that's probably how we defeat Veshnes though, right? Because Yugamu's not making poison for us. He's in the dirt.
Let's go.
One desperation potion. Can't make the
At ease, soldier. Enough.
Get some
the trap yet. Day 82's over and done. It feels like the days have been going by faster lately. Maybe it's because we're so close to the end now. Even now, though, I still feel uneasy. Almost like things aren't going to end as smoothly as we think. I should probably stop fretting over worst-case scenarios and just go to bed. When the heck is something gonna happen?
Get free. Glory.
That morning, I didn't hang around and went straight to the cafeteria.
Whoa, you did it! Something's coming out of your hand!
It's so red, it doesn't look like blood, so maybe?
Oh!
Let me see.
Aha!
Oh, it's tomato juice. Damn, you didn't hesitate to taste it, huh? You tried to make cryptoglobin and got tomato juice instead. How does this process even work? I don't know. I don't know either. Maybe if you drink this juice, your cryptoglobin will get stronger? Wow, I never knew tomato juice was so powerful. Then again, there's a lot an ignorant little porphyrin like me doesn't know.
Oh.
This is pretty tasty. You want some, Takumi? I think I'll pass. Oh, but you used to lap up my bodily fluids all the time.
Lap up bodily fluids?
Not like that. Anyway, how is everything going, Dotomi? If there's anything I can do to help, just let me know. Nah, I'm good. I really got to do this by myself. It's all about getting a handle on how my body works at this point. Don't worry about me. Just try to forget I even exist. Okay, but don't overdo it, all right? It's frustrating not being able to help, but I guess Dotomi's right. It's up to her now. I left Dotomi in the cafeteria and went to the library instead. I figured the ghost boy and I might get some work done and help everyone that way. Actually, it was more because I was trying to escape the jittery feeling I got whenever I saw Dotomi these days. Of course, I was too ashamed to admit that to anybody. Oh, so the Japanese name for Resnum is Bakemono backwards?
Atom troops, time to rise. Get for human. Stand tall. Glory.
Bum, 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 bum. Day 84. The end isn't too far off now. Even if we can't revive the others by day 100, we can still take their bodies with us and do it on the artificial satellite, right? I hope we can wrap everything up before we leave, though. The longer this goes on, the more uneasy I feel. But I can't get distracted from our main goal here. I should use today to make sure we're ready for the next battle.
Roll out!
At ease.
Get some.
Another day's over with no battles, crazy incidents, or significant progress. I can't get hung up over these petty doubts. It's time to move forward. The end is in sight now. Whatever happens from here, we just have to face it together. What is it, day 93? Is that when the Doll Shaw shows up? Or is it 92? I don't remember.
Get ready for glory.
There might be like one battle before then, but I don't recall. What should I do with myself today? Dotomi seems to be fine on her own, so maybe I'll go to the library again. Finding out more about Rustam might lead us to getting the ruby tier sooner, after all. I got myself ready and headed out, ready for another day in the library. As I stepped out of my room, I met Nozomi coming the other way. She was carrying a huge stack of books. Oh, good morning, Takumi. Morning, Nozomi. What's with all the books? This is my way of helping Dotomi. I thought maybe the things she can make are limited to things she already knows about. So it's probably better to expand her knowledge base, right? I guess. I don't think I've ever seen her sit down to study, though. She can do it when she puts her mind to it, and I'll be there to help keep her motivated. I guess you'll want to concentrate on biology and how blood works and stuff like that then. Right, so she can figure out cryptoglobin more easily. Maybe I should go back and get more medical texts. Are you going to the library? Want me to come with you? I was on my way there anyway. Of course, maybe you can help me pick out some books for her. I can, but I don't know too much about medical stuff myself. Back home, I only ever studied when Katawa was there to encourage me. Not that this version of her even remembers any of that. Would you like to go look together? Yeah, sure, I'd like that. No, Dotomi's gonna be watching and she's gonna get jealous. We headed to the library, and after I helped Nozomi, I spent the rest of the day with the ghost boy. We worked hard, but still failed to turn up any useful information.
Get free glory.
Morning again. I wonder if Dotomi's made any progress. It's been a while since I've heard from her, so maybe I'll go see how she's doing. I decided to visit Dotomi in her room and stepped out my door. Oh, hey, Takumi. Morning. I didn't need to go as far as Dotomi's room. She was right there when I got outside. Even with this Retstem body, I'm still not a morning person. The thought of facing another day is just way too depressing. But hey, what if I pulled off some freaky transformation and attacked everyone? Just imagine all the carnage and betrayal. You should record it for posterity, Takumi. We could sell it later and make a ton of dough. Except there'd be no one left alive to sell it to. That kind of sucked, huh? Dotomi, it's just you and me here, you know? Oh yeah, I guess. What can I say? I felt like sleeping in today. So why are you talking like that? I thought we agreed you didn't have to put on an act around me. An act? Come on, don't you remember? I have no idea what you're talking about, Takumi. I'm gonna go get some breakfast. See you in the cafeteria. Yeah, I'll see you there. I did go to the cafeteria eventually. I ate a quick breakfast alone in the corner and went straight back to my room afterwards. There's a lot going on here. I need to get my thoughts in order. I can't let our training and team building fall to the wayside, though. Not when Veshnes is still out there. We need to be ready for her when she comes for us. What do we think? Do we think Dodomi's putting on an act? Because that's possible, I guess. Wait, what are we at? Oh, that should be enough. Never mind. It's not enough.
Move out!
At ease, soldiers. It's time. Another. Get some.
The nighttime announcement played and I got into bed. There were still plenty of questions and concerns bubbling up inside my head, but I knew there was nothing I could do about them for now. Without even meaning to, I switched off and fell asleep.
Get for you, glory.
Is the girl who's calling herself Dodomi really Dodomi? I mean, it should be obvious. Who else could she be? But the Dodomi I knew was a sensitive, compassionate person. She only acted that the part of a crazy no boundaries airhead to keep others at a distance. She hardly ever let it show, but she cared about us all very deeply. So why is she so different now? Who is this new Dodomi? I've believed in her up until now, but I'm starting to wonder.
Intruder,
The alarm, is it Veshness? Only one way to find out. I'd better get over to the war room. I don't think anyone's here. Okay, everyone's here. Good luck out there, everyone. I'll be right here watching you. You all get to go wild and kill to your heart's content. I'm totes jelly.
If you want to do it so bad, why don't you switch with me?
Sorry, I can't use my hemo anima anymore. I don't know if that's a death flag or a survival flag. Guess we'll have fun finding out.
So do we gotta fight Veshness this time, or is it another no commander deal?
Who knows? If she does show up, it could mean big trouble for all of us. Don't worry about it. You guys got this. And if it does look like you're gonna die, I'll record the whole thing. You never have enough stuff. Please don't joke about that stuff now. Whatever happens, we just have to give it our all. I'm sure we can find a way to win.
Hey! Yeah, we'll make it through somehow.
If we fail here, it'll all be over, and the others will be gone forever. I won't let everything we've done be for nothing. Let's do this, everyone. Defensive battle, initiate.
No sign of Veshness so far.
What? She too chicken to fight us now?
Or maybe Darumi's poison hurt her even more than we thought.
Or she finds me so disgusting that she can't even bring herself to share the same battlefield with me.
The battle is beginning. Feel free to use me as a shield if you are in danger.
All right, that's all of them. Let's head back and celebrate with some sweet and sour, salty, bitter umami cuisine.
Can't we just have something sweet and call it a day?
Wait, everyone! Look!
Huh?
God of the planet, hear my plea and lend me thy strength.
I was wrong. I guess day 93 is the day that you fight him for real, maybe.
This commander looks familiar.
Yeah. He looks a lot like the first one we fought, doesn't he?
Wait, I thought there weren't any commanders left besides
You've been lying to us again, Takumi.
What? No!
I've never seen this guy before either.
Now that he's here, we have no choice but to fight him. Get ready, everyone!
Yes! All invaders must die!
So, this is it then.
Huh? Normally there's dial-like voiceover. Not just, huh.
I see. I think I've got the gist of what you're all about. You fear death, you fight to survive, and nothing more. Hey man, what's your problem? We ain't done with you yet. This is no battle, and I have no desire to indulge those throwing tantrums like children.
So you're just leaving?
For now, I cannot ignore your presence here forever. We will settle this another time. Until then, strengthen your resolve. Be prepared to kill, not just for your own survival, but for a cause you believe in. If you cannot do that, you stand no chance against a real warrior.
With that, Dal Shah, the final commander, calmly turned his back on us and walked away. He passed through the wall of undying flames without even slowing down. We made our way back to the war room where Donomy was waiting for us. Who would have thought there was still a commander out there, and a crazy strong one like that, too? We're really screwed now, huh? Might as well kill each other before he comes back. Knock it off, Donomy. There's no time. This is no time for jokes. It's no use complaining now. You know what a weirdo she is. That commander said he'd be back. We need to start making plans for next time. If our next battle is anything like this one, I don't think we can win.
Yeah, it was like our attacks didn't affect him at all.
Can't we at least take the rest of the day, today off? I want to allow my dear sister to fall asleep with her head resting in my lap. Knock it off. I don't want that. I guess you're right. Let's rest up and talk more about this later. On date, our 12th defensive battle had come to an end. The school was still standing and we were still alive, but the mood was far from triumphant. Oh, I need to finish last spell at some point in time. That game was rad.
Get free glory!
Morning already. I can't keep putting this off. I need to talk things out with Dotomy, not just for my sake, but hers too. Guess my first stop today is her room then. Feeling determined, or maybe just desperate, I stepped out the door and headed to Dotomy's room. Oh, you know Rad's a game that has voiceover. Better ring the bell first. The door didn't open, but I heard Donomy's voice coming from the other side. Who dares disturb my slumber? Donomy, are you awake? Do you have time to talk? Oh, it's you, Takumi. Morning. Is there a reason you're not opening the door? Are you okay in there? I'm basically fine, but if you saw me right now, you probably wouldn't like it. What is that supposed to mean? Did something happen to you? The door's not locked. You can look if you want. I don't mind. Oh? Okay, well, here I go. I opened Donomy's door and was immediately confronted with a sight that almost made my heart stop. What the? Oh. In the middle of Dotomy's room was something I could only describe as a giant lump of flesh. It filled the room completely, and it had an odd texture that almost seemed familiar.
Could it be Retsnum? Dotomy, is that you?
That's right! It's your girl, Dotomy!
What's going on? What is this? Are you okay?
Yeah, totally fine. This isn't like a bad sign or anything. I just changed my body a little bit so I could take better advantage of my Retsnum abilities.
I couldn't see Dotomy's face. Her voice seemed to just emanate from the grotesque mass on the floor. She sounded the same as ever, which somehow only made it all that more unsettling.
Now that I'm in this form, I think I might actually be able to come up with that ruby tear thing.
Really? You can make the tear? But what about you? Are you sure you're all right?
I told you I'm fine! In fact, now that my specs have been upgraded, I actually feel a lot better. Plus, I can roll over onto people and absorb them like some kind of movie monster blob.
Don't joke about that stuff. I don't even want to think about it.
Anyway, I figure I'll have the ruby tier ready soon enough. So just sit tight till then, okay? I can't really move from here, and pretty sure I won't be able to talk anymore either.
What?
But I'll be better again after a little while. It's nothing to worry about. Anyway, good night.
Dotomi fell silent as if she'd slipped into a deep sleep.
Hey!
Nothing to worry about, huh? Of course I'm going to worry. I haven't stopped worrying since she took my place and fused with Redstone. Dotomi. The door was closed now, but I could still imagine that blob-like mass behind it. Dotomi no longer looked remotely human, and her personality had started to drift from the Dotomi I knew. The question I'd asked myself before seemed more pertinent than ever now. Was that really Dotomi in there? And whoever she really was, could I keep trusting her? For now, I'd better go tell the others about this.
Get free, stack glory!
After everyone had a chance to see Dotomi for themselves, we decided to meet up in the cafeteria to discuss things further. That certainly was a dramatic transformation.
She really is turning into some kind of monster, huh? This is so crazy.
I tried talking to her, but she didn't respond, not a single word. You think she's sleeping, maybe? She said she'd be fine in a little while, but who knows how long that actually is. It's unfortunate it had to happen now. I wanted to discuss our strategy for the next battle with her. You mean against that Dal Shah guy? Yes, I thought perhaps Dotomi could make some kind of poison that would pierce his defenses.
He's like a super upgraded version of me. It really brings home how completely useless I am in the grand scheme of things.
Well, it can't be helped. We'll have to get by without her help. Actually, I already got Dotomi to make us some more of the poison she used on Veshnes. I've got some sealed up in a protective capsule. Okay, there we go, boom. You do, that's amazing. I got the idea right after the last battle. I thought it'd be good to have some on hand in case of emergencies.
Nice of her to whip it up for us before she turned into that.
Dotomi. I was thinking of using it to make some kind of poison gas trap. A trap? They were really more Kulala's thing, but I'll give it a shot in her place. I see. Okay, let's go with that. The rest of us will train as much as we can in the meantime.
Somehow, I don't think it'll do us any good.
We still have to try. We've come this far. We can't give up now. That's right. We have to try. We have to do everything we can while we still can. The meeting ended and we all set to work preparing ourselves for the next battle in our own ways, meaning we had another free day to use. Free time.
Let's move.
Get some.
The evening announcement played, reminding me that it was getting late. I didn't want to stress my body too much, so I got into bed and went to sleep. Really cutting down on the dialogue there, or text, whatever, everything. You know what I'm saying.
What the time? And so
2 or 3 more days before the fight. Early that morning, Takimaru suddenly called me out to the schoolyard.
Good morning, Takumi.
You're late, Takumi.
Sorry, what are we doing here, though?
Yeah, why do you get me out of bed? It's so early and it's all guys here.
Ain't it obvious? We're gonna train for the next battle.
Training right now?
Even when we fight with Hemoanima, it all comes down to stamina in the end. And we never know when that old dude's gonna come back, so we gotta beef ourselves up while we still can.
Right, I'm in. No thanks. And again, why is it only guys here?
What are you, stupid or something? We gotta be stronger so we can protect the girls.
That's why you only invited the boys? Speaking of which, where's Ema? I tried to drag him along too, but he switched himself out with a teddy bear while I wasn't looking. He'd have made a great magician.
If Ema's not doing it, your whole boys protect girls premise falls apart, right? Let's call the whole thing off.
This ain't no time to chicken out, Gaku.
I don't know if it'll help us get through the next battle even a little easier. It's worth a try.
You're on his side? You've got to be kidding me.
No more whining. Let's get started.
Right, I'm ready to train until I puke. No guts, no glory. Why me?
And so I ended up spending a day of intense physical training with my male teammates. It wasn't easy, but it did help me to clear my mind. The whole thing left me feeling weirdly refreshed and fulfilled afterwards. Gaku, unlikable Gaku. How does he score any votes? Who the hell is voting for Gaku?
Good morning, troops! Rise and it's time. So we're...
I don't understand how he wins any votes in the popularity polls. I hadn't spoken to Donomi since her most recent transformation, so I decided to go to her room and check on her.
Huh?
I don't know if she can answer, but I'll ring the doorbell anyway. Hello, Donomi? No response. Maybe she's still asleep. No point in forcing her to get up. In fact, I'm not even sure how I'd wake her the way she is now. Guess I'll do some more research in the library. I haven't helped him out for a couple of days now. I don't think my body could handle Takemaru's training regimen every single day either. We'd probably be in a less desperate position if the others from Second to Last Defense Academy were here with us. I know second-guessing my decisions won't do any good, but sometimes I can't help wondering what might have been. I shook my head in an effort to clear my thoughts and headed for the library. Hello, Takumi. Did you come to help out again? Yeah, I'd feel bad leaving you to do it all alone. Have you made any progress? Not great, but I don't want to complain when there's still more I can do. Don't push yourself too hard. Your safety is still our main concern here. I know. I just want to feel like I'm a real part of this team right up to the end. Thank you. I really am grateful for everything you've done for us. You don't have to go all formal on me. Anyway, we don't have a lot of time left. We should try to get through the rest of these books. Sure thing. Just tell me what to do. We spent the rest of the day doing as much research as we could, but just like before, we didn't find any new information about Revival, Retsnum, or the Ruby Tier.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! It's your all of you.
Day 92, just 8 days left until our final day here. It's looking more and more like we won't get the Ruby Tier in time. But even if that happens, I won't give up on reviving everyone. And to do that, the rest of us need to survive, now more than ever. We really can't afford to lose. All right, I'm all fired up now. I jumped out of bed. I needed to work off some of the nervous energy, and I knew just the place to do it.
All right, guys, let's really get put some spirit into it today. No guts, no glory.
I'm up for that, but why is Ava here too? I was ordered to detain Mr. Tsukumo. I can't believe I let you catch me. You're persistent, I'll give you that.
Hey! You need to start taking this seriously, man. Dal Shaw said we ought to strengthen our resolve before we fight him again, remember?
Hey!
He could tell we weren't putting our hearts into it. We need more spirit, more determination, more guts.
Right. I'll train hard to be the gutsiest piece of human garbage I can be. There's no fighting this, is there? Fine, I'll do it.
I suppose I'll participate too. If this helps me protect my dear sister, I'll gladly suffer through it.
That's more like it. If we're gonna train, you gotta do it with everything you got.
Okay, let's do this, I say enthusiastically. I spent another day in the schoolyard with the other guys, training both our bodies and our spirits. It all started before the morning announcement, probably as soon as the sun rose. I leapt out of bed, awakened by the sudden blaring of the alarm. This is...
Intruder, defect.
It's Dal Shaw, he's finally here. This is it, time for our showdown. I immediately flew out of bed and ran as fast as I could to the war room. Good, everyone's here. It's time to settle this. I'm very happy to get another chance to kill invaders. Is it Dalshaw? Is he back? Yeah, we saw him on the monitor just now.
We'll say we show him just how strong our resolve is now.
Forget resolve. How did the trap turn out, Nozomi? I managed to figure it out, but I was only able to make one, so we'll only get one chance at this. Here's the device. You put it on the ground like a regular landmine. When an enemy comes within range, it will trip the sensors and activate automatically. I'm going to find a place to set this. Once it's in place, I'll need you to lure Dalshaw over to it. And when it goes off, you'll inhale the poison. If that weakens him, we might finally be able to land some attacks. But considering how strong he is, it's still going to be tough beating him, even if this works. If things get really bad, I'll sacrifice myself to get him into the right position, unless you think he'll literally be repulsed by me and go the other way instead. Is Donami still the same as before? Has she started talking again yet? No, still no change. We still have to fight. It's the only way for us not to mention all of humanity to survive. Sorry, but that's not going to cut it anymore. Huh? That voice! The commander told you to strengthen your resolve, didn't he? What's needed here isn't the will to survive, but the determination to kill your opponent. Hey. You need to be ruthless enough to strike down anyone who stands in your way. Eito, how can you be here? I thought you couldn't be brought back anymore. That's right, someone you thought couldn't be revived is suddenly alive again, and there's only one explanation for that. You mean the ruby tear? The ruby tear that Retsunum makes? Dotomi actually figured it out? I'm here again thanks to Dotomi, that much is true. But I don't have time to explain. I'll go into the details after we win this battle. For now, I suggest we get out on the battlefield and fight. Yeah, I guess you're right, but you'd better tell us everything when this is over. I don't know. I don't know if it's the ruby tear. Let's be real for a second here. For all we know, he could just be leaping timelines. Oh, the reason why Dalshaw doesn't set off the alarm is when he goes by himself. So what happens is when the Undying Flames are messed with, without our specific interruption, the alarm goes off. Dalshaw doesn't need to do any of that though. He just walks through it like a boss.
Let us begin.
Nozomi, you'll have to take the lead here.
Right. I won't let you down. We'll cover you while you get the job done. Let's do this, guys.
Oh, so this is actually the battle where she sets the mine manually. Because like in some battles, it's like an automatic thing once you clear out the other guys or something. Poison trap is destroyed. I think Eito's gonna screw us over. I think Eito's gonna fuck us over.
What? Poison?
It worked! We did it! There's still gas lingering around him, so we should probably focus on the other enemies first.
Understood. The main event will have to wait.
Incredible. I never would have guessed there was a poison that could work on me. I'm impressed. Using any and all means to secure victory is what war is all about. And this is a battle for the survival of our respective species. We must both do whatever it takes.
The survival of our species?
You haven't killed me yet, though. Come, let's finish it. This will be our final showdown. Only the victor will survive. I will not yield. I will not run. To die on the battlefield is the fate of all true warriors.
Looks like you're getting what you wanted. You'll die in battle. If that's the kind of death you want, I'll be glad to give it to you.
So, I have lost. My life has finally reached its end. But it is you I feel sorry for. So young. Yet you are weapons that exist to kill, and nothing more.
Weapons?
None of us want your pity, old man. The battle is over. It's time for you to die. It's over.
I can't wait till he screws this over so we can kill him. Justifiably kill him again. This is not the same timeline, Ato, I think. Another successful battle for the books. What a relief. Why do you go and finish him off on your own? Are you even the real Ato? Would you mind not spewing that putrid spittle when you speak in that nails-on-chalkboard voice of yours? Yeah, he's the real Ato, all right. Of course I am. Anybody can see that. So Miss Amamiya really did create a ruby tear and use it to bring you back, Mr. Aotsuki? So it seems. Only one, though. She's still in her giant fleshy form right now. She said she'll need more time to make enough tears for the others. The first one she made all went to reviving me. We're still going to have to wait, huh? But this proves the ruby tear really works, right? It means means we, I'm assuming, can bring back the others back too. I'll finally be able to see them again. I will, won't I? We could definitely use the extra manpower. Our final battle with Veshness can't be far away now.
I gotta hand it to you, Ato. You came back right when we needed you.
I never thought I'd see the day when you'd be complimenting me, Takemaru.
We finally have hope, and it's all thanks to Doremi.
Takumi, what's wrong?
Nothing. You're right. This is great. We'll bring everyone back and win this war together. Things are really looking up for us now.
With the battle over, we all heaved one big collective sigh of relief. Exhausted from a long, hard fight, everyone went back to their rooms to rest. But not me. There was something I needed to check on first. And once I'd done that, I needed to have a conversation with the person responsible for all this. I have to go to Doremi's room. She's not going to brush me off this time. Why am I moving? Why am I moving? Why do I feel very unsure about things? I think it's exactly what I think, though. Doremi, I'm coming in. Hey, Takumi, it's been a while. You've gone back to your human form, huh? Technically, it's more like I can switch back to this whenever I want now. That's a huge step forward. You're incredible, Doremi. You're here too, Ato. Good, that makes things easier. So what's so urgent that you had to sneak into my room in the dead of night? If you want more ruby tears, it's going to take a while. I've got the hang of how to make them now, but actually doing it is harder than you might think. Or did you just want to talk to your darling Doremi again that much? Or maybe you want to do more than talk. I don't mind if it's you, Takumi. I'll do anything you want. Is that a no? Do you want to know more about how I brought Ato back then? Wait, am I wrong? Brought Ato back? Of course she did. I'm right here, aren't I?
In that case, why is your body still in the grave in the schoolyard?
After the battle, I went to check on your body. Even with the damage and decomposition, I could still tell it was you. If you'd really used the ruby tear on him, Eito would have come back to life and got out of his grave. Eito Aotsuki is here in front of me, but his body is still on the ground. How exactly is that possible? What's going on here?
Didn't it ever seem weird to you, Takumi? Retstem can both eat and create anything it wants. If something that powerful really existed, don't you think the planet would be overrun with them?
Are you trying to tell me you can't do that? Retstem never had that kind of ability?
No, that part is true. I brought Eito back, didn't I? The reason there are no Retstem left is because they all killed themselves.
They killed themselves.
Retstem devours everything, even the memories of things it eats. At its core, it doesn't have a will or consciousness of its own. It just consumes anything it can and constructs an identity around their memories. If it eats a bird, it flies in the air. If it eats a dog, it runs on the ground. And if it eats a person, it walks and talks like a person. But sooner or later, it learns the truth and takes its own life. Its prey's memories always end the same way, with a dark shadow bearing down on them. When a Retstem realizes that's what it really is, it's overcome with despair and chooses death.
You mean...
Retstem absorbs everything into itself, even memories. So who needs the ruby tear? By eating just a tiny bit of Eito's body, I got all of his memories into the bargain. Then I used my Retstem powers to transform part of my body and put those memories into it. And here I am, alive again.
No way. A new body with all the same memories copied into it. Did that really count as bringing someone back to life?
I mean, isn't that really basically what we've been doing with the Revive-O-Matic, though, too?
And did that perfect copy still count as the same person?
We could still revive the original bodies with the ruby tear, but it's so much faster to just make new ones. And we're on a time crunch here, right? You want to bring the others back as soon as possible?
Maybe, but...
Actually, I'm glad you came when you did. I wanted to ask your advice about this. I figured, what if I absorb you all right now?
What? What do you mean?
Once I absorb you, I can use my Retstem powers to recreate you right after. You'll still have all the same memories and personalities. You won't even notice any difference. But you'll be stronger than before, and I'll have a backup of your memories in case of emergencies. If you ever get in a situation where the Revive-O-Matic won't work on you, I can bring you back instead.
Do you have any idea how crazy that sounds?
I could actually create multiple copies of you, but even I think that'd be going too far. You'd probably end up killing each other over who was real and who was a copy. Don't worry, Takumi. Getting absorbed doesn't hurt at all. You won't feel a thing. We can bring back the other team and make sure everyone survives to the end. Isn't that what you've been working toward all this time? You won't find a better way than this.
I don't think so.
Please,
I don't think...
Takumi! I can't do this without you! Let's bring everyone back and make it to a day 100 where no one has to die. I'm doing this for you, you know? All the pain, all the weird transformations. It's all been for you.
Dotomi reached out her hand toward me. Perfect copies, inside and out, everyone alive again. It really did sound like a great deal. But was it okay for us to do it this way? Wasn't it cheating somehow? I didn't know. I had to make a decision, but I had no idea what was right or wrong anymore. Maybe I should think about it another way. Is who I'm talking to really Dotomi, the same Dotomi I know and trust?
Hey!
Tell me something. Who are you?
Huh? What are you talking about, Takumi? I'm Dotomi Amamiya, obviously.
Is my makeup so bad today that you don't recognize me? Wow, that's depressing as all hell. Give it a rest, Dotomi. I know you're not the same person I knew and trusted to do the right thing. You can keep using your name if you want, but it's not going to make me trust you anymore. You're being awfully ungrateful, aren't you? You're the reason this happened to Dotomi in the first place. I know, but I just can't do it. I can't let you do this. I won't join you. That's how it is, huh? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I turned around and left to go back to my own room. I was half expecting one of them to attack me while my back was turned, but they didn't lash out, didn't try to stop me. They just let me walk away. I have a feeling this is the worst, well, okay, the endings suck in general here, but I have a feeling this ending is shorter.
A new morning is upon us. It's your 94th day of active service here at the Last Defense Academy. All that's left is your battle, but if you join now then.
Yeah. The next morning, we all got together in the cafeteria, minus Dotomi and Eito. I told everyone about what had happened last night. So that's how Eito came back and why Dotomi's been changing so much. And now she wants to absorb all of us too. Quite the predicament. I'll refrain from saying I told you so. I'm sorry it had to come to this. So we won't be able to revive the others after all. I'm not saying we should let Dotomi absorb us, but we've come this far. Couldn't we get her to bring Nozomi's friends back at least?
Hey! Don't be an idiot. We're talking about absorbing corpses and making new bodies with all the same memories. They wouldn't be the same people, just copies. No matter how much she misses them, Nozomi's not going to want her friends back if they're not real.
Without another word, Nozomi turned and ran out of the cafeteria. Nozomi. We should probably give her some space. It's not our place to tell her how to feel. I feel bad for even bringing it up. I'm sorry. Someone as insensitive as me shouldn't be allowed to live. So what do we do now? About Retsnum, I mean.
Huh?
We basically need a plan to kill it, right? But brother, dearest. Sorry, sister dearest, but as long as that monster is in the school, I can't guarantee your safety. It's our enemy, plain and simple.
You're right. The only thing we can do now is kill it.
Kill Dotomi, but she's our friend. That thing isn't Dotomi anymore. It's just Retsnum wearing her skin. And sooner or later, it will try to absorb us. It's in its nature. We need a way to stop it. I agree, but it's not going to be easy. We're dealing with a monster that can consume and create anything it wants. Fighting it head-on will only guarantee our destruction. I'm assuming you have some kind of plan. Yeah, it's not much, but it's all I've been able to think of. Nozomi's grief, Dotomi becoming a monster, this whole situation, it's all because of me. I have to take responsibility and end this. Just leave it all to me. Leave it all to me. I spent the rest of the day getting everything ready for my plan and waiting for night to fall. Once it was good and dark, I figured it was time to go to Dotomi's room. I have to go to Dotomi's room. I have to end this. They're both in there. Dotomi, you're awake in there, right? I'm coming in. Huh? What's up, Takumi? I thought you didn't want to be friends anymore. You must have decided to join me after all, huh? Not great at making big decisions, are ya? But I guess that's nothing new. I'm glad. It was hard watching you discard Dotomi after everything she's done for you. I'm sorry, Dotomi. It's fine. I forgive. But I can't stand talk anymore. Huh? I came here to stop you. I won't let you absorb me or the others. And how do you propose to do that? You don't seriously believe you can defeat us on your own, do you? The way we are now, even the whole team couldn't take us down. Well, I'm not alone. I brought a friend. Are you sure about this, Takumi? I am. This is how I'll take responsibility and keep everyone safe. The Undying Flame Boy, what are you doing here? We're following the plan then. Yes, do it. The next moment.
Are you ready, Takumi? I'm going to give the last of my power to you. I
I'm ready.
Takumi? What are you doing?
These flames destroy any and all living matter. That includes me and you. Even with your Retsnum powers, you're still not immune to these.
But why would you set your arm on fire? Do you want them to burn you up as well?
I couldn't make anyone else do this. This is between me and Darumi. Here I come, Darumi. This is the end. You and I, we'll both die here.
I threw myself at Darumi. The undying flame spread to envelop both of us, eating away at every cell in our bodies. Now that the end was here, I felt strangely calm. I should have died that day when I decided to revive Retsnum inside me anyway. Since then, I've been on borrowed time. I should have been the one to have my body consumed from the inside until the creature replaced me completely. Darumi wanted to spare me that fate and she'd taken my place. That was the only reason I've survived until now. So I wasn't afraid to die. No, what I felt most in my final moments was a deep sense of gratitude toward Darumi and regret that things couldn't have turned out differently.
Troops, congratulations! This is your 100th morning at the Academy! At long last, the time has come! On this auspicious day, the long-held wish of humanity will finally be realized! The most important battle of all will be upon us momentarily. Please, follow the orders provided through the announcement system quickly and without delay. Get yourselves in order before then! I'll see you shortly, soldiers!
I'm alive! The last thing I remember is me and Darumi burning to death in the undying flames.
Oh.
Takumi, you're finally awake. Takumi, you're all right. Yeah, but why? Why am I still here?
That's what we wanted you to tell us. Back on day 94, there was a huge fire on the roof, and when we went to check it out, we found Darumi and Eito burned to death and half of you.
Half of me? The undying flames had already burned away most of your body. What was left of you was just lying there on the roof. It was quite the grotesque sight. So, are you saying there was still enough of me for the Revive-O-Matic to bring me back? No, wait, if that was it, I'd have been revived right away, and the announcement just now said it's day 100. Yeah, maybe it's because you were killed by the undying flames, but the Revive-O-Matic didn't work on you anymore. Huh? We tried calling the undying flame boy, but he's also stopped appearing. Yeah, he used up all his power to help me, but then, why am I alive again now?
Oh.
We found this on the ground beside you. Huh? No way, is this what I think it is? We thought so too, so we put it on your body and it sank into it. And after a few days, the Revive-O-Matic was able to bring you back the rest of the way. In other words, this is a ruby tear. A ruby tear. Did Darumi make this? But why? I'd rejected Darumi and tried to kill her. After all, why would she do this for me? Wait, never mind that. Is this really day 100? What about the final battle and the invaders and Veshnes? It's all right, calm down. You don't have to worry about any of that. What?
It wasn't exactly a total victory, but you got the enemy to back off at least.
Mostly it was thanks to the revived team from the other academy. Revived. I repeated the word in a dull, flat tone, but then the door opened and I understood.
Oh, you really are awake again! Woohoo!
So, you're Sir Takumi? The one to whom we owe our lives?
We heard you've been working hard all this time to revive us. You did pretty well, for a filthy peasant.
Dying and coming back right before the final battle, though. Talk about a rude awakening.
Moko, Kyoshka, Kulala, Yugamu, Celine. That's right, we took the tier back to second to last Defense Academy and used it on them too. And the Revival-matic did the rest. Thank you so much, Takumi. We never would have been able to bring them back if it hadn't been for you. I didn't really do anything special. Hey, this is no time to be modest. You took the ruby tier from Dotomi, didn't ya? And you're the one who found out how to revive us in the first place, right? I'm so grateful for everything you've done. No, I really didn't. The words stuck in my throat, and before I could go on, another announcement started playing over the PA system.
The most important moment of this operation will soon begin.
You can tell with that line specifically that it's Kyoshka's voice.
Lost Defense Academy will now transition to attack mode.
It seems the time has come. I'm sure you must still have a lot of questions. But you're gonna have to save them for now. We can talk all you want once we're safely out of here. We should go. We've checked the schoolyard and the escape pod is already there. There'll be no laughing matter if we miss it. Come on, Takumi. Right. Without any further discussion, everyone filed out of the room. Are you okay, Takumi? You seem a little off. What exactly happened between you and Dotomi that day? I really don't know. I only knew that I should have died, but somehow I'd survived. Dotomi must have torn me off at the last minute so the flames wouldn't consume me. Thanks to her, part of me had been left intact. Even with only a charred torso, there was still a chance of me being brought back. Dotomi must have realized that possibility and made the ruby tier to help make it a reality. But that wasn't all. That wasn't only about her wanting me to survive. Deep down, I think she wanted it to end the way it did. She said all that to make sure I'd be the one to finish her. Huh? None of the legends said that would happen to Retsnum's host, and we were still no wiser about it. Dotomi had no idea just how dangerous she might become. Maybe that's why she thought it was better for her to die before it was too late. But then what about the way she'd been acting? Before, Dotomi had pretended to be morbid and insensitive in front of everyone else. She'd only felt comfortable being herself around me. Then she stopped showing me her more serious, more caring side, almost as if she was doubling down on the act. But what if that was just an act too? Had you been playing the part of the inhuman creature Retsnum so I could kill her without remorse? I have no idea. And now I guess I never will. In her final moments, in spite of how much her body had changed, was there still a trace of the real Dotomi in there? Or was I just grasping at straws to try and make sense of all this? I didn't have a definitive answer or any way of getting one. How could I possibly know how Dotomi had felt, or why she did the things she did? I found myself reminded of something she told me once.
Do you know how other people feel, Takumi?
Huh?
Because I don't. No one ever seems to understand me, and I don't get what's going on in their heads either. No one ever knows how anyone else is feeling, really.
I guess what's really important is how I choose to remember her. Are you sure you're all right, Takumi? You've been mumbling to yourself for a while now. Yeah, it's nothing. Come on, we'd better get going. What was Dotomi at the very end? Was she still a person, or had she really become a monster? If the only thing I can do now is to believe in her, then I already have my answer right there. I'll never forget you, Dotomi. I'll keep you in my heart for as long as I live. I promise. Fudge! Did we make the wrong decision? Damn it. Ugh. This truly had been, like, I guess that's a good outcome considering we saved. I mean, obviously it's not a good outcome because we are going to see whatever happens on the satellite, right? Which might be what we learn here. But still. Oh, I was hoping we could somehow save Dotomi, but I think it's too late. I was assuming doing no was going to lead to a quicker ending. I thought we were going to get killed by Veshness. So that's why I chose that. But, oh. Sad. Very sad. All right, I'm going to trust you. If you really can bring everyone back and guarantee that we'll all survive, then I'll accept you just the way you are. That is what I've been fighting for, after all. It's the reason I allowed you to become like this. I won't abandon you now that the end is in sight. I'm here for you, Dotomi. Thank you. Now, take my hand. Yes.
I'm really glad you chose me, Takumi. Nobody has ever accepted me or put me first before. If anyone was going to change that, I wanted it to be you. Thinking about you is what gave me the strength to keep fighting. That's what I remember feeling, anyway.
I took one last breath and reached out for Dotomi's hand, or rather, Retsnum's tentacle. When we touched, it felt as if my entire sense of self was being drawn into something greater. That was where my consciousness and my existence as I knew it came to an end.
Up and at 'em! The goal. You'll now get out!
Intruder alert, defense.
Okay, great. Everyone's here. This will be your final battle. Get through this and humanity will have won the war.
The enemy will be stronger than ever, so give it your all.
Worry not, those dastards shall become rust on the holy Jumanji sword's blade. Somebody must have ripped the F section out of my dictionary because I don't know the meaning of the word failure. Just who do you think you are, who you're talking to? This battle will be a cinch for Kulala Osuzuki, scion of the proud Osuzuki clan. This is it then, the final showdown, and hopefully the last time I'll have to kill unwillingly. Our long, long fight is coming to an end. It almost feels anticlimactic. It can't end soon enough, if you ask me. I'm tired of being forced to fight for humanity's filthy ambitions. I only hope I'll also be free of that duty soon. Even a piece of trash like me has people waiting for him. I can't wait to see Leo again. We've made it this far. Now we just have to finish it. Oh man, the girls are going to be all over me when this is over. And I'm going to retire to a farm in the middle of nowhere to live in peace with my dear sister. Don't get ahead of yourselves, everyone. We haven't won yet.
We're totally gonna, though. I'm so fired up. Nothing's gonna stop me.
It's been an honor to fight alongside all of you now. Now, let's kill invaders together one last time. Don't hype it up too much. It's making me nervous. Once Veshness shows up, I'll take the lead. I've got another poison gas trap primed and ready. Let's win this and all go home together. You bet we will. I see. So this is the choice you made, Takumi. It is. That's what I remember anyway. All right, then I'll support you to the very end. When all is said and done, I'm still your friend. You ready, Takumi? Yeah, let's do this, everyone. For the last time, defensive battle initiate. Fuck, man, is there not a good Dotomi ending? Holy shit. Especially after seeing, like, all the crap we put her through in this route and all the crap she has to go through in other routes. Ugh. Depressing. Veshness doesn't seem to have...
doesn't seem to have arrived yet. Trying to wear us down with her minions. Classic evil overlord move. What say we draw her out, Takumi?
Sounds good. Let's take these small fry out, everyone.
Yeah, but it's not going to be like a Dotomi specific ending, you know what I mean? Like, there's certainly going to be an everybody lives ending. Good lord, there has to be a golden ending, I feel like, because
Yeah! Moko Mania's really running wild now!
These freaks are so insolent. It's time they learn some respect.
Maybe I'm just assuming that Uchikoshi would not deprive us of a golden ending, right? But yeah, no, exactly. I was hoping there'd be like a happier Dotomi ending route, like specific to her. But this is definitely like the Dotomi route, it feels like. The fish route.
At this rate, even the final boss will pose no threat. Perchance the sunlight is damaging to their wicked souls.
This is no time to kid around. Looks like we've got company.
You're right. There she is.
We all looked to where Mocha was pointing. The Supreme Commander was calmly walking towards us as if she owned the place. Then she stopped right in front of us as we all stood on guard. So, she has changed dialogue earlier in this route. So I think she actually wants to absorb Retsnum's power. So I'm assuming that this ending is actually not even going to be weirdly good. I think it's going to be a bad ending soon.
Last time we met, you had the gall to attack me with poison. Allow me to pay you back for that. But wait! Why are the soldiers I killed back among you?
It's weird, huh? I wonder if you can figure it out.
Impudent invaders! You used one of our planet's forbidden techniques, didn't you? Just how much do you have to take from us before you're satisfied? That power belongs to me!
Wow, she's really mad about this.
Then it's time to use my power. You. I promise to support you to the very end, no matter what decision you made. Now, do it. Use my power. I saved up extra especially for times like this.
You really think you can kill me? The only one dying today are you!
Ghost Poison Dying Flame attack comes first. Will weaken Veshness with the power he's stored up.
Curse you! Curse you all! My bones! My whole body feels tainted! Like it's being eaten away! Is this the poison again?
Nice job, Nozomi. You weakened her even more.
Onward, friends! Our victory is practically assured now!
This is the final push. Give it everything you've got, guys.
It probably would play the same animation just because, you know, just because.
Yeah!
Give it up, Veshness. We've won. How could I be defeated? I am superior. Is this the power of that bizarre arm? What kind of insane power did you get your hands on? Sorry, but you don't need to know that.
Now it's time for me to absorb you too.
What are you doing? Get away! What's going on? This is no mere absorption ability.
You're going to be one of us now.
No! Stop it! Stay away! Get out of my body!
Shh, now. There's nothing to be scared of. Everything will be okay. I promise. Just relax and let it happen.
Hmm.
Good morning, Takumi. Huh? When did I fall asleep? You must have been really tired. You've been working so hard. You've experienced so much death and despair, but you've overcome all of it to end up here. I know how hard it's been for you. I am you now, after all. Yeah, of course. But you don't have to carry that burden anymore. I'm going to take everything and everyone into myself. Once I do that, there will be no more war, no more fighting. We can all live in peace, free from the fear of death. Is that your new goal? Yes, all the people on the artificial satellite, all the living beings I can find. I'll absorb them all, along with their memories. We'll all become one. No one will ever have to die. No more grief or painful goodbyes. And you won't have to suffer anymore either. That does sound good, but are you sure you can handle it? Don't worry, I'm not about to kill myself. I've wanted to die a ton of times throughout my life, but never gone through with it. I guess that's part of why I was so compatible with Retsnum. I really was the perfect host for it. I guess it's settled then.
That's right. You don't have to worry about a thing. I'll make you happy, Takumi. I'll make everyone happy. I'll take all your pain away and create a new world just for us.
Thank you, Darumi.
Come on, it's time to go. The others are waiting for us at the escape pod. They're all there. They're just waiting on you and me.
Great. I'm so glad we all get to go back together.
We're finally going to leave this place. We're going to leave it all behind, all the fighting and pain and sorrow. No more life or death decisions. No more death.
Congratulations, Takumi! You finally got your happy ending. From now on, we'll never have to be apart. And we'll keep everyone safe from all the bad things in the world. I love you, Takumi. Now let's both be happy together. Forever.
Was that 49? Or is that going to be... okay, 49. We are one. It's like what makes that a bad ending. It's not even... Like, so I understand the whole idea behind the ship of Theseus here. And I would normally argue that, like, the people that she recreates and herself, this Darumi, all have value, right? But it's like the problem, even when you agree with her, she makes the claim, I used to feel that way, almost as if saying that, like, if it's maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just herself that she's unable to feel emotions or new emotions at this point. Like, we don't know enough about what Retsnum is, right? So ultimately, like, I struggle to, I really kind of struggle with, like, the morality of this decision, right? Like, how does consciousness work? I'm inclined to think that this is the better choice, the kill Darumi route here. But it just stings because, yeah, I don't know, it's such a bummer. Yeah, just those 4 for this route. Man, I was so convinced this was going to be like our 30 endings. But knowing it probably has to stem off of this. I think this is probably, I mean, the fact that this is called second scenario makes me think that this is pretty important then, right? I'm tempted to kill Ato. Damn it, Ato. Fucking with us again. I'm actually kind of torn. So I can already tell that this is probably going to lead us to a bad ending, right? If we kill Ato. But that's maybe all the more reason. Maybe that's all the more reason to do it, because it's probably going to be a bad ending. Surely killing oh, actually, hold on a second. What is this choice? Oh, let's show me. Okay. I don't know. I'll sleep on it. I'll sleep on it. We'll end here though. I'm currently deciding between these routes to do next. Let Hiroko destroy Nigo if you choose to stop her. So she gets stopped in this route too, right? It's just that it's Ava who stops her from destroying Nigo. So if we do it, who knows? It could just be an immediate bad ending or something. But the way that this branch passes or like goes up really high, like just below all the Retsnum stuff, it makes me think that that's probably an important branch to go down, right? No other branch goes that far. And we're directly opposing Hiroko, which is not something we do too often. The only other time we've done it is the coming of age route, where she opposes us, I guess. So that could be important. Kyoshka's dead in all of this route. Yeah, exactly. I mean, at some point we're going to have to get to like the 30s somewhere, right? So if the endings are here... If the endings are here, and this, well, that was ending 1. Fuck, I don't know. There's so many, there's presumably a bunch of stuff that's locked behind, I mean, there's this over here, but there's presumably, oh, and there's also this here, kill Ava. Like, and that also protrudes out a bunch too. What are these endings over here? Yes, we are so meta, discussing meta here. This could be it. This could be it. It could be the kill Ava route. If we're going meta with this super hard, 41, 42, 48, 47, 46. So actually, hold on, let me double check again. 46, 47, 48. But these are 41 and 42. 41, 42 slightly higher up. The 30s could be right here. Or the high 30s. So if that's the case, then we would want to kill Ava instead of saving Ava. Or sparing her. And if we think about like what this does for the... Would be funny if the final story lock was from the meat route. Don't do this to me. Okay, so if we think about this from a cause and effect standpoint too, this actually might be interesting because if we kill Ava... That means, wait, that means we would be able to destroy Nigo later. But why? Well, actually, I don't know. Let me take that back. Destroying Nigo is interesting because we would learn more about the truth, but we got the truth by going through this whole route. Anyways, I think we've determined that we either stop Hiroko from destroying Nigo, or maybe we kill Ava. I think this is more promising from an ending numbers standpoint. I think that's the route we do. I think this is what we do. In fact, we'll even start it here in a second. No, we're not going to start it. We're not going to start it. Not going to start it. But yeah, we'll do that for sure. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night, everyone. I'm gonna get some sleep as well. Maybe we'll do this tomorrow morning. I'm not sure. We'll see. I want to try and get as much in as I can, as much 100 line in as I can before I have to travel for work, and I'll be gone for like 5 days next weekend. Good night.